Alright. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Trails from Zero. And, yes, I'm still from the future. So, our goal here is to get to, I think, the hospital? I don't know. I'll be honest, I haven't streamed this game in a while. I've been streaming, Azure for a while. So, where have we been at? Alright, so quarrel, arbitration. Okay, I see. So, three groups want to. Yeah, so we gotta talk to both of them. Let's go talk to Wazi first. A village table?
プールバーってやつか。なかなかいい趣味してるぜ。
Must be one of those billiards clubs. Seems like a pretty nice
トリ
place.
ニティ一応認可を受けた店ですね。
Trinity. This facility seems to possess a legitimate business permit.
なるほど。ここはテスタメンツのたまり場か。
So this is the Testament's high hangout.
何用だ。
What do you want?
君たちは
Oh, wait, you're
警察？
the police dogs?
先ほどはどうも。
Hello there. Sorry to intrude.
一応営業してるみたいだね。
The sign said you were
邪魔させて
open.
もらうよ。
Alright. The sign said you were open, so I figured we'd come by and have a friendly chat.
抜け抜けと。
Do you really think you can just waltz in here like this?
何の用だ。返答次第ではただでは解散。
What do you want with us? You better have a good reason for being here.
先ほどの借りもまとめて返させてもらう。
If you've come to fight, we'll continue where we left off and settle things once and for all.
待て。
Stop.
あ、バス。
なぜ止める？
Why are you stopping
こ
us?
こは聖域。余計な雑音を立てる。
Do not forget, this place is our sanctuary. Cease your petty arguments.
ワジ、どうする？
What are your orders, Wazi?
そうだね。
Let's see.
いいんじゃない？ここに通しちゃっても。
I don't see the harm in letting them stay.
分かった。
Understood.
どうも。
Thanks.
なんだこのノリは。
That guy has no mouth. What's the matter with these people?
何かの儀式みたいね。
Looks as if they're about to hold some kind of ceremony.
で、何？
Well, why are you here?
警察はお呼びじゃないって言ったはずだけど。
Didn't I tell you guys already? I don't have anything to say to a bunch of dogs.
そちらに用がなくても、こちらにはあってね。
Just because you don't have anything to say to us doesn't mean the opposite holds true.
君たちに少しばかり捜査に協力してほしいんだ。
We'd appreciate it if you could cooperate with us in an investigation.
捜査ね。
An investigation?
言っておくけど、バイパーと決着をつけるのをやめるつもりはないよ。
Let me just say up front that I don't intend to put our fight with the Vipers on
近
hold.
所の住民には迷惑だろうけど、ま、我慢してもらうしかないよね。
The residents may be bothered by our little scuffles, but they'll just have to deal with it until it's all over.
別に君たちの争いを止めに来たわけじゃない。
Yeah, don't worry. We're not here to stop your dispute with the
君
Vipers.
たちが本気で潰し合おうとしている理由、
We came here to find out the reason behind it.
それを聞かせてもらいに来た。
Why are both of you trying to wipe each other out? Alright.
それは。
That's
口を出すな。すべてワジに任せる。
silence. Let Wazi handle this. Sorry.
その様子だと、本当に何かあるみたいだな。
Considering your reactions, there's more to this story than meets the
どうか
eye.
聞かせてくれないか。
Care to share the details with us?
あのさ、それを知ってどうするの？
Even if I bother explaining the details to you, what could you possibly hope to accomplish?
遊撃士ならまだしも、警察が何かしてくれるわけ。
If you were bracers, that'd be one thing. But what are the police going to do?
僕たちダウンタウンに住む厄介者のバッドボーイズにさ。
Are you guys really planning on helping out a bunch of ruffians like us?
警察の対応が不十分なのは認めるよ。
I'll admit that the police have been awfully negligent when it comes to the downtown
理
district.
由を知ったからといって君たちに協力できるとも限らない。
And you're not wrong. Knowing the details doesn't necessarily mean that we'd be able to help you out.
人を守るのが仕事だっていう遊撃士と同じわけじゃないからね。
After all, we're not bracers. We don't prioritize the safety of civilians like they do.
おい
Whoa, hey, whoa there,
ちょっ
pal.
とロイ
Wait a minute, Lloyd.
やれやれ、お話にならないな。
What's the point in us talking then?
ギブアンドテイクなしに情報だけを引き出すつもりかい？
Do you honestly think I'd graciously provide you information with nothing in return? Has no one taught you the concept of give and take?
いや、ギブならあるさ。
That's where you're wrong. I do have something to give in return. Do tell.
捜査官の仕事は闇に埋もれた真実を明らかにして人と社会に光をもたらすこと。
A detective's job is to shine a light on those secrets that lie deep in the shadows of society.
少なくとも俺はそんな風に教えられてきた。
At least that's what I was taught growing up.
もし君たちがほんの少しでも疑念という闇を抱えているのなら、
If your heart holds even the slightest bit of the darkness known as
そ
doubt,
れを晴らす手伝いはできると思う。
then we can help relieve you of what that shadow is looming. Of that shadow, sorry, looming over you. We'll uncover the truth no matter what.
それが俺たちの提供できるギブさ。
That is what I have to give in return.
こりゃまた
Impressive.
いいね、すごくいいよ。
Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
そんな臭いセリフそうそう聞けるもんじゃない。
It's not every day you get to hear an overly dramatic speech of that
ロ
caliber.
イドって言ったっけ？いや、気に入っちゃったよ。
You're Lloyd, right? I like you. It's been a while since I've had such a good laugh.
別に受けを取るために言ったんじゃないけどな。
I wasn't saying all that to get a laugh.
それでどうなんだ？
Anyway, what's your answer?
本気で潰し合う理由教えてくれる気はあるのか？
Will you share with us your reason for wanting to wipe out the Saber Vipers?
まあいいか。
Alright, fine.
あんな決め台詞まで聞かされておひねりを出さないほどケチじゃない。
It'd be rude of me to deny you after such a rousing speech.
アッパス、教えちゃっていいよ。
Appas, if you would please.
わかった。
Understood.
名乗っていなかったな。
I've yet to introduce myself.
俺はアッバス。テスタメンツの一員だ。
My name is Abbas. I'm a member of the Testaments.
ああ、よろしく。
Yeah, pleased to meet
で
you.
かいな。何かやってるのか？
He's huge. Is he a bodybuilder or something?
事の発端は5日前の夜だ。
The incident responsible for a dispute occurred 5 nights
うちの
ago.
メンバーの一人がこの近くの裏路地でバイパーどもの闇討ちにあった。
One of our members was ambushed by the Vipers in a nearby alleyway.
闇討ち？
Ambushed?
そのただの喧嘩ではなくて
Would you say that it wasn't just a normal everyday fight?
喧嘩なものか。
It wasn't a fight at all.
後頭部に一撃食らって倒れたところをめった打ちだぞ。
He took a heavy blow to the back of his head and was beaten by a group of guys well after he lost consciousness.
一方的な襲撃だ。
It was a massacre.
やられたやつは病院に運ばれている。
They beat him so bad that he was sent to the hospital.
そいつはえぐいな。
Damn, no mercy at all, huh?
その容体の方はどうなんだ？
So, how's the victim doing now?
病院からの連絡ではまだ意識が戻らないらしい。
Based on what we've heard from the hospital, he hasn't regained consciousness
手
yet.
当ては済んだようだが頭を打ったらしいからな。
They finished treating his other wounds, but the blow to his head was more serious than it first appeared.
今連絡を待っているところだ。
We're currently waiting for further updates on his condition.
そうか。
I see.
やっぱり警察には届け出なかったの？
Is it safe to assume you didn't report this attack to the police?
伝えたところで我々のために動くとはとても思えんからな。
Why would we? I can't imagine they'd offer any assistance.
それに犯人は明確だ。報復の邪魔をされては困る。
Regardless, the culprits are clear. Involving the police would only interfere with our plans to deal with the situation ourselves.
そう。
I see.
待ってください。
Hold on.
襲われた人は まだ意識が戻ってないそうですけど。
If the victim is yet to regain consciousness,
ならどうしてその人がサーベルバイパーに襲われたと分かったんですか？
how can you claim with certainty that the Saber Vipers are the culprits?
そういえば
Hey, she's right.
ひょっとして状況証拠だけなのか。
Is this all only based on circumstantial evidence?
まあそこまで僕たちも短絡的じゃないよ。
Despite what you may think, we're not so simple-minded.
何せうちは連中と違って知性派で売ってるらしいからね。
We're known for being a fair bit sharper than our meat-headed counterparts.
たかが不良に知性派ってのもどうかと思うけど。
Though, I suppose you may find it hard to believe.
マジ？僕たちが彼らの仕業と断定した理由。
We've got a good reason to be sure that the Vipers are the
捜
culprits.
査官の君なら見当がつくんじゃないの？
I'm sure you can deduce what that reason is, Mr. Detective.
そうだな。
Well,
そうか。
I think I know.
襲われたメンバーの傷跡が決め手になったのか。
You were able to discern their identities by the type of wound inflicted,
ビ
right?
ンゴ。さすがだね。
Right, you are, my friend.
傷は主に打撃によるものだったが、同時に裂傷も目立っていてな。
While most of the injuries were bumps and bruises, there were also a few lacerations.
固く尖ったもので引き裂いたような感じだった。
It was as though they used something both sharp and blunt in their assault.
打撃による傷跡と硬く尖ったものによる裂傷。
Bumps and bruises paired with lacerations from something both sharp and blunt.
なるほど。連中が持ってた釘付きの棍棒か。
Gotcha. You figure it was done by a nail patch like we saw one of them using earlier.
確かに本人の目星としては
I
決
see.
定的かもしれませんね。
The wounds inflicted on him could certainly serve as decisive pieces of evidence.
話は大体分かった。
I think I've got a good grasp on what
あ
happened
りがとう
now.。
参考になったよ。
Thank you. This information was very
それ
helpful.
はいいけど。何？その情報だけでいいの？
Sure, no problem. Is that all you wanted, though?
報復はやめろとか。改めて言ったりしないわけ。
Here I was thinking you had come in here to beg us to stop our plans for
個人
revenge.
的にはもちろん止めたいところだけど。
I'd obviously love for you to. I obviously love you, Rosie. I love you so much. I'd obviously love for you to refrain from carrying out your plans against the
今
Vipers.
はまだ判断材料が少なすぎる。
But I still don't have enough information to come to a conclusion
サー
yet.
ベルバイパーの話も聞いて何か分かったら
Codex Wazzy
連絡させ
begins.
てもらうさ。
Indeed, for it does. What's up? Hope you're doing well. We need to pay the Saber Vipers a visit and hear their side of the story first. If we're able to figure out anything new, we'll let you know.
なるほど。あくまで捜査にこだわりたいのか。
Well, alright, then. Looks like you're dead set on carrying out this little investigation of yours, Mr. Detective.
なら、面白い話が聞けるのを楽しみにさせてもらおうかな。
I'll be waiting with bated breath to see what you turn up.
まあ、そうならなかったら、血の雨が降るだけの話だけどね。
And don't forget, if your investigation fails, we'll turn this district into a
分か
bloodbath.
った。
Understood.
せいぜいご期待に添えるよう面白い話を持ってくるさ。
I'll be sure to bring you back information that won't leave you disappointed. Alright. Let's talk to Walter first. Lloyd, right? You're a pretty interesting guy. Feel free to drop by and feed me some interesting information every once in a while. I can be patient as long as it's juicy enough. Alright. Yeah, so if you haven't noticed before, this is well, you probably might have noticed from the stream name, but or from watching the stream, yeah. It's like Wazzy just forgets who we are. Yeah. Now, yeah, I'm just still trying to figure out lost footage. Ozzy Amnesia arc, that'd be pretty neat.
お前らは
Amnesia, not amnesia. Amnesia. You're the cops!
その格好、
Those clothes.
ひょっとしてここがサーベルバイパーの。
Is this place supposed to be the Saber Viper's home base?
ライブハウスイグニス。
This is a music venue known as
もと
Ignis.
もと倉庫だった場所を改装した店のようですね。
I believe it was originally a warehouse, but has since been
税
remodeled.
金が払われていないので詳細は分かりませんが。
They do not pay taxes, so I'm unaware of the specifics.
無視すんなよ。
Don't just ignore me.
いくら俺が新米だからってサーベルバイパーの一員なんだぞ。
I may be a rookie, but I am proud. I'm a proud member of the Vipers all the same. Yeah, and after that happened, everything went back to normal. You know, it's like 50 First Dates. You know, if you've seen that movie, everything got fixed and put back together. You know. That's exactly what it is. But only Lloyd kissing Wazzy could fix it. Yeah. Jeez, what a fan story, fan fiction. There you go. This is a fan-made game. No, I'm just... It's like Groundhog Day. For a very confusing shit. Is that what it's called? Is it called Groundhog Day or 50 First Dates? The one I'm thinking of. Is it Groundhog Day? Or you're adding to the... I always forget what the name of the movie is. I always think it's 50 First Dates Day, where the girl just somehow has amnesia and every morning she wakes up and everything, her family plans it all the same. She goes to the same cafe and all that. And then Adam Sandler sees her. Oh, okay. Cool. Because I've made that reference before and people looked at me like they didn't get it. And I was like, what? Karate is a similar loop thing, though. Yeah. I knew there were both movies about like something kind of like this, it was a similar loop thing, but I always get them both mixed up in the back of my head. But I always end up choosing the right one when I reference. But people don't really get it a lot of the time. It's so funny. They look at me and I'm like, damn, I must have fucked up. I may be a rookie, but I'm a proud member of the Vipers all the same.
ごめん。
Oh, sorry about
そ
that.
の君たちのヘッドに話を聞きたくて来たんだけど、
We were hoping to have a discussion with your
取り
boss.
継いでもらえるかな。
Do you think you could let us in?
バルドさんに
You want to see Wald?
お前らみたいな警察とバルドさんが話をするもんか。
There's no way he'd give a bunch of police dogs like you the time of
い
day.
や、でも
But let Ellie handle this.
ダメだったらダメだ。
No means no.
とっとと帰れよな。
Get the hell out of here.
困ったな。
Well, this isn't how I imagine this
という
going.
か不良にしては随分可愛らしい小僧だな。
Gotta admit, for delinquent, he's a cute, bright-eyed kid. Alright, Randy. Is this really the fan service? No, I'm just kidding. Is this really the route we're going? Everybody forgot on purpose. Yeah, that's what happened. Hello there. Can I ask what your name is?
俺
Me?
ディーノだけど。
I'm Dino. What's it to you?
そう、ディーノくんね。
Dino, huh? What a tough-sounding
ディ
name.
ーノくんはここで不審な人間を見張っているのかしら。
So Dino, it seems like you were put in charge of keeping watch for anyone suspicious, right?
そうさ。
That's
バ
right.
ルドさんに頼まれてテスタメンツどもが入らないようここで見張りをしてるんだ。
Walt personally assigned this job to me. I can't have any of those Testaments jerks breaking in here.
別に他の先輩たちに押し付けられたんじゃないからな。
I definitely wasn't forced into this post by other
な
members.
るほど、立派な役目ね。
That makes sense. It's a very important
でも
job.
私たちはテスタメンツの一員じゃないわ。
But we aren't members of the Testaments.
だったら案内してくれてもいいんじゃないかしら。
There shouldn't be any problems for you to let us in, correct?
だけど
But
さっき先輩たちと戦ってたし、そんな奴らを案内したら。
I saw you all fighting with our guys earlier. If I let you in...
戦ったと言ってもあのくらいあなたたちにとったら挨拶みたいなものでしょ。
You say fighting, but a little scuffle like this is the same as saying hello for you Saber Vipers,
あ
right?
なたたちのリーダーだって気にしていないみたいだったし。
Besides, your boss didn't seem to mind it at all.
でも
But
それでも信用できないのなら
If you're not willing to trust us, then. What?
おい
What are you doing,
お
Ellie?
兄さん
What is the meaning of this?
どうぞ私の銃をあなたに預けてもいいわ
Oh no, she's going to kill him. She just shoots him, he busts through the door, and it's just like, that'd be crazy. I would love an Ellie like that, you know? Like she just walks up, like she sweet talks him, and then just walks close to him. His guard's down. She just points the gun at him. She's like, "Let us in," you know? Or she just doesn't even say anything, you know? She's like, "Well, if it's not gonna work, then." She just walks up to him, points the gun, blasts him, and then she's like, "Let's go in, everybody." And she just turns around and smiles at all of us. Like, Nelly that's off her rockers, that'd be awesome. I wouldn't mind that at all. But she just doesn't give a fuck. But she wants... I don't want to spoil anything. I'm trying not to say too much. This has nothing to do with that. She's not going to turn into something like that. Or she might. I don't know. Hey, I don't know. But it'd be awesome to watch her do it this time. Maybe she flips her gun around and shoots him as soon as I click X. We don't know. I might be trying to trick everybody. But obviously I'm from the future, being a little over halfway done with Azure, so I'm not going to say anything. Here, take it. You can hold on to my pistol while we're inside.
大切にしているものだからちゃんと返してほしいけど
It'd be funny as hell to have her be like, "Here, I'm gonna take out the only bullet I have in it and let you hold it." She just shoots him with it and stuff. Here, and just shoots. Here, hold on to this for me. Bow, bow, bow. I'm just kidding, but this is incredibly precious to me. I hope you'll take good care of it until I return.
いいよそこまでしなくてもさ
Or if he takes it and just shoots her with it, and he points it at us, he's like, "I'll fucking blast you." Fine, I get it already. You don't have to take it that
バ
far.
ルドさんに聞いてくる絶対に入ってくんなよな
I'll go and ask Walt if you can enter. But you better not sneak in while I'm gone.
やれやれ大胆だね
Damn, that was a ballsy move.
びっくりしました
It certainly shocked me.
すごいなエリーは
That was impressive,
あ
Ellie.
んな交渉の仕方俺にはとても無理だよ
I don't think I'd be able to pull off a negotiation like that.
こういった交渉は結構慣れているから任せて
I'm quite familiar with these types of situations, so feel free to rely on me.
あのバルドって人には通用しないと思うわ
I don't think that approach would work on someone like Walt,
ワ
though.
ジ君の時みたいにあなたが話した方がいいと思う
You'd be better off speaking to him in a similar manner as you did with Wazi.
なあ分かってる
Yeah, I know. Thanks.
バルドさんがお呼びだ
Walt will see you now.
入ってもいいけど変なことをしたらただじゃ済まないからな
You got the okay to come in, but if I catch you trying to pull any funny business, you're finished.
ありがとう
Thank you.
それじゃ失礼するよ
If you'll excuse us then.
ここは
So this is what it looks
耳
inside.
障りです
Looks
ね
like it is too noisy.
なるほどライブハウスか
You were right. They turned it into a music venue.
生かした場所をたまり場にしてやがるな
Damn, this place is their hideout? Hang out. I'm almost a little jealous.
待ってたぜ
I was waiting for you to show up.
こいつらよくも抜け抜けと
You've sure got some stones if you think you can just walk in here.
わざわざ袋にされに来やがったのか
They must have a death wish or something.
どうやら青坊主どもからは一通り話は聞いたみてえだな
Looks like this blue bastard's told you most of the details
そ
already.
れでどうした俺たちを逮捕しに来たのかよ
What are you in here for then? You gonna arrest us?
いや捜査に協力してもらいたいだけさ
Not at all. We were hoping to ask you for cooperation in our investigation.
君たちが本気で潰し合う理由
If you don't mind, why exactly do you want to destroy the testaments?
それを君たちの方からも聞かせてもらいたいんだ
We've heard their side of the story, so we'd like to hear yours now.
おいどういうことだ
Huh? Why?
テスタメンツの事情聴取で理由は分かったはずでは。
Is the testament statement not sufficient enough to explain their feud?
真実は見ている人間によって様々な姿形に捉えられる。
No, it's not. The truth can easily change depending on who you talk to and what they claim they saw.
だからいくつもの証言を照らし合わせてみないと本当の真実は見極められない。
The actual truth can only be brought to light once everyone's account has been thoroughly cross-examined and scrutinized.
それも捜査官の仕事だよ。
Doing so is one of my duties as a detective.
なるほどね。
Well, when you put it like that, it makes
情
sense.
報の多角的分析が必要ということですか。
So essentially, we need to analyze the case from various angles, correct?
妙な小僧だぜ。
You're weird, that's for sure.
素直に俺たちを悪役にしときゃ話は簡単だったのによ。
Wouldn't it make things a hell of a lot easier just to assume we're the baddies?
バルドさん。
What are you saying, Wald?
なあ、警察の小僧。
Listen up, you punk-ass
仮
detective.
にお前らの知りたい情報を俺たちが持っているとして、
Let's say I do have this info you're so desperate to get.
それを渡す見返りに、お前たちは何をくれるんだ？
If I share it with you, what's in it for me?
それは
Well,
どうやらあんたには真実じゃ不足みたいだな。
I'm guessing you won't be satisfied with just learning the truth.
当たり前だ。
Hell no, I won't.
俺はな、とにかく暴れられりゃいいんだよ。
See, I'm the kind of guy who lives off of wrecking stuff and causing
こ
uproars.
の血のたぎりをスカッとさせてくれるんなら、なんだって構わねえんだ。
How about this? I'll give you what you're after if you can save my bloodlust. Right here, right now. It's kind of an understatement, yeah? Are you out of your mind?
俺たち全員相手に勝てりゃ、なんだって話してやるよ。
Let's have ourselves a little brawl. My gang versus yours. Kick our asses and you'll get all the info you need.
悪い取引じゃねえだろ。
Not a bad deal, right?
ダメだ。
We aren't going to fight you, Walt.
正当防衛ならともかく俺たちに死闘は許されない。
Self-defense is one thing, but as members of the police, we can't participate in meaningless fights.
おいおい、甘ちゃんなことを抜かしてんじゃねえよ。
Come on, man. Why are you being such a killjoy?
喧嘩が嫌だってんなら、そうだな。その女どもをしばらく預けてもらおうか。
If you're that afraid of getting pummeled, how about you just leave the two ladies here instead?
こいつら。
You're pushing your luck.
マジっすか？
Are you serious, boss?
さすがにそうまずいんじゃ。
I don't know about that. It's kind of scummy, yeah?
せい、黙ってろ。
Shut up, you morons.
何？2時間くらいどこかに行ってくれりゃいい。
What's the big deal? Just leave him with us for a couple hours while the two of you go on a little walk.
そうすりゃ、知りたいことは何だって話をしてやるよ。
Do it and I'll tell you everything.
そんな取引ってのはどう
Sound good?
そうだな。
Actually,
も
I
う
have
一つ
I have a
いい提
better
案がある
idea. He has a better idea, damn it. He's gonna keep cutting me off.
1対1の対マン。あくまで練習試合の名目だ。
We're gonna have a pointless fight. Me and you. Me and you, Walt. There shouldn't be any problems if we call it a friendly scrimmage.
俺がしのいだらあんたが知ってることを洗いざらい喋ってもらう。
Oh yeah. Wazzy hit on the cops in another way. He was hitting on him, yeah. If I win, you tell me everything you know about the case.
そんな思考はどうだ？
Is that good enough for you?
ちょっと
Wait, Lloyd, is that really a good idea?
おいおい。
Hey, hold on a sec.
むちゃくちゃです。
I like this idea, I must say.
アホかお前。
Are you out of your goddamn mind?
そこの赤毛ならともかく、どれだけの体格差だと思う？
Right over there looks like he's standing a chance. But you? You're like a twig compared to me.
これでも捜査官だ。それなりに訓練を受けている。
Despite how I look, I'm still a detective. I've been through plenty of training.
町のチンピラ風情に遅れを取るつもりはないさ。
So I don't intend to lose to some two-bit street delinquent like you.
上等だよまさか奴以外にこの俺様に怠慢を売る大バカ野郎がいるとは
Didn't think there'd be another guy stupid enough to challenge me to a
な
fight.
いいだろう小僧
Okay then, kid.
サーベルバイパーのヘッドバルドバレスのお肉だき
Walt Wales, the Demon Smasher, leader of the Saber Vipers, accepts your challenge.
しのげるもんならしのいでみやがれ
If you think you can take me down, then show me what you got.
とっとと来いや
Tatatakoya.
かかってこい。行くぞ。
Tatatakoya. I'm faster, bitch. Stone Spike. That's all I got. Crest on you. I'll make you stronger, damn it. Ah. Buff you first so I can kick your ass. Ah. Use my Axle Rush. I'll give you a tack dish. I'll throw food at you. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna run away. I'm gonna move over here. Oh, yeah. This motherfucker ain't got it. He ain't got it. I wonder how much movement he has. How much movement do you think he has? We don't know that. I'm gonna test it out by running away. He's chasing me down. Damn, he's faster. He has more movement. Damn, we can't run by him. We're in a corner. Aya! Ow.
行くぞ。 それ。
Bye! No.
まだやれる。
I forgot if I'm supposed to win this or not, I'll be honest with you.
それ。行くぞ。さあ。
I think this is how I won last time. I just got the shit beat out of me.
タイガーチャージ。
I think that's how I won last time.
俺の番だな。
I think I just attacked back over and over.
上等だ
Jotoda. Nicking. It hurts. I remember this thing. Ow.
行く
Bitch
ぞ。
ass. High touch.
行くぞ。
High touch. Faster, bitch. Ogre slash. No, that's gonna kill me. I'm just kidding.
負けるか。
I'm fine. Don't worry, I got one more tear bomb.
それ。
Ah.
任せてくれ。
Yeah. Yeah.
よし。えいっと。
Yeah. Yeah.
負けるか。
Don't worry, he's dead right here.
行くぞ。だー。タイガーチャージ。まだやれる。
What do I do?
それ。
ぶっ殺してやる
みんな。
Well then.
俺の番だな。それ。俺の番だな。
I'll be honest, I don't think this matters.
俺の番だな。やっ、行くぞ。さあ、行くぞ。
Ikusa!
だー。タイガーチャー
It'd be cool if it blasts him back, you know? But it doesn't.
てめえ上等だ
Jotoda.
負けるか。 それ。 任せてくれ。
任せてくれ。
それ任せてくれ。俺の番だな。
I can't hit him.
エニグマクドやまだやれる。
Well, let's see here.
それ任せてくれ。や行くぞ。
I'll be honest, I don't know if I can beat him.
やまだやれる。
I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Like, I'm gonna hit him again,
えい負けるか。さあ
but I don't.
タイガー
With what I have right now, I only have 2. Yeah, I can get close. I need him to miss, though, you know? Twice. Like, that hits. I think I'm not kitted for this. You know? I mean, I could easily lower difficulty if you tried. How much does, Axel Rush do? Not enough. I think my basic attack does more. It does just about the same.
まだやれる。負けるか。さあ行くぞ。
That kills. Yeah,
すまない。
barely kills.
みんな
I don't think I can beat him here.
俺の番だな。
I have to go buy some freaking stuff. Well, actually, let's try Stone Spike. Let's try that. You think Randy should have volunteered? I think so too.
俺の番だな。
I think this is what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to just hit him with Stone Spikes, to be honest with you. I mean, what I'm supposed to do. I don't think it's what I'm supposed to do, but this is what I'm going to do.
それ負けるか。それ 行くぞ。エニグマや
Hiya!
任せてくれ。エニグマ
Hiya!
それ負けるか。それ任せてくれ。
Hi, I'm back, bitch.
や
There you go.
行くぞ。
Oh shit, I could have.
さあ
That might
行
have.
くぞ行くぞ。
That might have costed me right there.
俺の
Oh,
番だ
that
な。
hurts. There we go.
まだやれる。
There we go.
クソが。
Suga.
よ
He
し
just threw up.
もう大丈夫だ。
He just. Yeah, by an inch, yeah. Just use Stone Spike.
やるじゃん。
Oh, wait, hold up. So close. Damn, not bad.
これでどうだ。
How about that? How about it?
やりやがったな。
Looks like you may not talk after all.
まさかここまで食い下がってくるとは。
Wasn't expecting you to go at it so hard like that.
バルドさん。
Walt, are you okay?
てめえ、よくもバルドさんを。
Damn you, you'll pay for that!
足を滑らせただけだ。
Shut up, you dumbasses.
化け物かこいつ。
Is this guy even human?
なかなかいい肩慣らしになったぜ。
Either way, it's not bad for a warm-up
本
round.
当だったら本格的にやり合ってるところだが、
For a second there, I considered going all out, but
奴との決戦が近づいてるし、このくらいで勘弁してやるぜ。
my showdown with that pretty boy's almost here, so I'll let you off the hook this time.
そりゃありがたいね。
How thoughtful of you.
それで話は聞かせてくれるのか？
So, mind filling us in on the details of the incident now?
いいだろう。
Sure, you earned it, I guess.
5日前の夜のことだ。
It all happened 5 nights
う
ago.
ちのメンバーの一人が青坊主どもの闇討ちにあった。
Those blue bastards jumped one of my
こ
boys.
こを出てすぐの場所だ。
Happened right nearby here, too.
No.
Wait, what?
それって
It's just like...
奴らも似たようなことを言ってたんだろうが。
I bet those cowards told you one of their own was attacked the same way.
ちなみに言わせりゃ、とんだ言いがかりってもんだ。
Of course, that's just something they... Course? I mean, cuz? Cuz that's just something they pulled out of their asses.
俺たちサーベルバイパーは武闘派で鳴らしている。
Oh, like, of course, of course. Of course they did. The Saber Vipers like to throw her down, but we fight like men.
闇討ちなんて汚ねえまね。するわけがねえだろうが。
You really think we just bitch out and jump somebody in the dark?
その闇討ちにあったメンバーはどのくらいの怪我だったんだ？
How badly was your guy hurt?
打撲による骨折で全治1ヶ月の入院だとよ。
Beaten till his bones started to fracture. He's in the hospital now. So it'll be a month or two until he's fully recovered.
青坊主のところみたいに意識不明ってわけじゃねえが。
Unlike the Blue Bastards guy, he didn't pass out right after the pummeling started.
怪我だけってことならむしろ重たいくらいだぜ。
But he took a hell of a worse beating, that's for sure.
そうか。
I see.
しかしテスタメンツの連中にやられたってのは確かなのか？
You guys definitely sure the Testaments are the perps?
意識が戻ってるのなら目撃証拠はあるんだろうが。
If your guy's conscious right now, he must have seen who shot him, who got him, yeah?
まさか見ていないのか？
Wait, did he not even see the attackers?
まあ
Guess not.
な。だが青坊主どもがやったのは間違いね
It was definitely those Blue Bastards. I'd bet my life on
え。
it.
遠くの方から石が飛んできたらしいからな。
After all, he was sniped by one of their rocks.
石って
A rock?
テスタメンツの人が使っていたスリングショットですね。
Are you referring to the stones they launch with their slingshots?
ああ、それだ。
Damn right I am.
それを食らって倒れたところをタコ殴りにされたらしくてな。
The shot knocked him flat on his ass, so the cowards took the chance to rush in and beat him down.
あとは気を失ったらしいが、犯人は言うまでもないだろうが。
I gamed over in Azure so hard that they threw me back in Zero. Yeah. I can't remember who I fought, but yeah, they kicked me all the way back down here. It's crazy. No. Trying to make up for lost footage. I just haven't done it in a while. I haven't streamed this game in probably about like a couple of months. Just been going hard in Azure for a while. Turns out you soft-locked by not romancing Wazzy hard enough in the first game? Damn it! I didn't talk to Wazzy enough in Zero. I gotta check in on him every chapter. Or after every single side quest I do. I gotta be like, hey man, how's it going? He hung on for a bit and passed out. As far as I'm concerned, the culprits are obvious. I should be close. All I gotta do is get to the hospital, and like right before I think I'd ended right as I got to the hospital. Or St. Ursula. That's all I gotta tell you. I don't remember when that is though. I said it before and I'll say it again. I couldn't care less about the little details.
奴と蹴りがつけられるならもう何だっていいんだよ。
her to make my Uma Musume meme video, and I just don't want to record it again, so I dropped the idea. Ume Musume is the horse girl racing Pretty Derby, right? Ume Musume Derby or something? Isn't that what that is? Uma Musume. I think so. I'm gonna put an end to that pretty boy and every last one of his blue bastards. Nothing else matters at this point.
邪魔するってんならいいぜ。
Want to interfere? Be my guest.
坊主どもとまとめて叩き潰してやるからよ。
I'll just have to crush you along with them.
挑発には乗らないさ。
Half horse, half human racing idol simulation game. Oh, it was also the idol stuff too. Oh, damn. I forgot they were idols. I never did watch the anime, but I saw like little memes and stuff. I think it was like the main character like walking down the street or something. You have a feeling of deja vu? I don't remember nothing from this game. Nah, I'm just kidding. What's up, Insuba? You made your point,
操
Walter.
作協力感謝する。いろいろと参考になりそうだ。
It's going good. Just got to make progress on this, so that way I can figure out how to upload it this weekend. But I'm doing good though. Got to play the open beta for Sis Celeste, Undernight Inbirth. I played that earlier today. That was fun. I think it ends on like the 19th or something, so I'm going to be playing it a little more this weekend off and on. I want to try to learn Kaguya. Took a glimpse on that other night. It's kind of fun. It's fun. They changed my main character Lene a little bit, so instead of having to do like a half circle for the overhead mix-up. Oh yeah, I was watching the tournament or the thing, whatever it was that they announced it at. I wasn't there, but I was just watching a video and I was like, whoa, oh! It's like it's coming back. Yeah, definitely, man. And so you can play Gordeau. Gordeau is cool as hell in there. I didn't play against a Gordeau, but I played against a Yuzuriha that was really good, and they actually hopped in chat too for a little bit. That was fun. And then I fought another Lene at the very end of my stream, and that was an amazing fight. We went like first to 3, and I barely won with the scrape of my teeth, like the skin of my teeth. Like I barely won that. The neutrals were so good. I'm actually gonna rewatch the footage of that because that shit was so good. That fight. Anyway, thanks for your cooperation. I'm sure your statement will be key in solving this case. Oh, there's also a shield guy in there that's broken as fuck. I was trying him out. Never saw somebody play him, but like he puts a shield down and you can't attack through it. You have to grab him. And I was fighting this Nanase with him, and I just kept on shield bashing her and knocking her over and stuff. Every time she went to try to come at me, I just knocked her down. And I just started spamming it, and I was like, this is bad. Like, this is broken as fuck. And he has a 50-50 out of the shield stance, too, that, like, you can't hit him through. If you jump over him, he just auto locks on. He'll just auto swap sides. So you can't even mix him up. It's nuts. And he can like dash forward and stuff and close distance with it. That's like, Jesus Christ, there's no way. Anyways, thanks for your cooperation. I'm sure your statement will be key in solving this case. I don't think Inspo played in the Katana Girl. Yuzuriha, I just said it earlier. Yuzuriha. Mizuru. Mizuru would be a cool name. But yeah, it's Yuzuriha, yeah. We'll contact you if we figure anything out. Knock yourself out, kid. Alright. This is quite confusing. That just lets everybody know, like, let's all the viewers know, like, the timing of this recording. So when it comes out a year from now, they'll be like, oh, neat. Maybe one day, right now, Scarlet Nexus? I have that game. I'm thinking about playing it. How is it? This is quite confusing.
どちらのメンバーも 闇討ちに遭っているなんて。
A member of each group was
どち
assaulted.
らかが嘘をついている。そういうわけでもなさそうですね。
Perhaps they were being untruthful? On second thought, none of them seemed to be lying.
どうしたの？
Is something that matter?
まさかさっきの怠慢でどこかやられちまったか。
Still, you still recovering from the fight?
あ
It's called.
あいや
Yeah. Oh no, that's not
向
it.
こうも手加減してたし大したことはないさ。
I'm fine. Besides, he was going easy on me. More dungeon design and enemy type. Wow, really? Huh.
ただ少し妙だと思ってね。
Yeah, I got a friend at work that played it, and he said it wasn't the best. But hell, I bought that game around the time it came out when it came out. Well, I'm gonna hang out with my girlfriend and have a loading company. All right, I will. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Good seeing you. Have fun. Scarlet Nexus is solid in terms of gameplay, not the hardest game. It's fun. And honestly, I skipped them. Convoluted and weird. Did y'all ever play Code Vein? I like Code Vein. That game was fun. I kind of want. I've been like thinking about playing it more later. But at least it's rather short, so it doesn't take 100 hours to beat it. Fair enough. I was just thinking about that something doesn't add up.
No.
How so?
ああ
Disco.
どちらも
Well.
5日前の夜違う場所で同時に襲われている。
5 nights ago, members from both groups were assaulted at the same time, but in different
お互い
locations.
が偶然相手のメンバーを闇討ちするつもりだったとしても
Even if they had coincidentally attacked each other simultaneously.
同時にそれだけの人数が動いてたらお互いに気づかないってことがあるか。
With this many people involved, how likely would it be for them to be oblivious of each other's movements?
確かにそうだな。
You're right.
戦闘のプロ同士でもない限り普通なら考えられない状況だぜ。
Neither of them were pros at covert operations, so chances of that are slim as hell.
ではどちらかが先にやられてその報復のため動いたというのは。
What if one group was ambushed and then retaliated in kind?
それもおかしいわ。
That wouldn't explain it
当
either.
然先に闇討ちした方は相手の報復を警戒するはず。
They would have taken precautionary measures to avoid facing retaliation from the enemy.
なのにどちらのメンバーもあっけなく不意をつかれている。
Fair enough. Yeah, I already have the game bought, so I mean, there's no reason for me not to play it one of these days. I got a bunch of games I've bought in the past and just never did pick up or start playing, so I'll get to it eventually. But both sides were taken completely by surprise.
そういうことよね、ロイド。
Isn't that right, Lloyd?
ああこの事件何かがおかしい。
And choosing the wrong girl once again. Well, hey, man, we'll see what happens, alright? We'll see. Choosing the wrong girl. Some nerve. Just kidding, no choosable romance. Fuck! That's too bad. Hey, there's choosable romance in, is there? In Code Vein? There's not choosable romance in Code Vein. Yeah, there's definitely something off about this case.
必要なパズルのピースが欠けてしまっているみたいな。
It feels like we're still missing a critical piece of the puzzle.
お困りのようね。
Looks like you guys could use a hand. Who dat? Who dat? Hey!
あなたは
Aren't you
クロスベルタイムズの。
the reporter from Crossbow Times?
ハロハロ。また会っちゃったわね。
Hello, hello, everyone. We meet again.
おっと、いい構図。
Cha-ching! Just scored myself a money shot. Hey, how? What money shot did you?
肖像権侵害です。
This is an infringement of on our right to privacy.
職業柄いい絵が撮れそうだと反射的にやっちゃうのよね。
I can't help it. Take pictures for as long as I have, and your camera develops a mind of its own.
まあ記事の写真に使うかもしれないんだし、
Who knows? Maybe I'll feature you in my next article.
ケチケチしないでほしいな。
You guys should take any publicity you can get.
ですね。
I don't think it works that way.
なんだか面白い記事を書かれたみたいですけど、
We read the nasty article you recently wrote about
ま
us.
たそんな記事を書いて笑い物にするつもりですか？
Do you intend to make a mockery of us again?
おかげであの記事結構評判みたいでね。
What can I say? You guys seem to be a hit with the
そ
readers.
れよりもなんだか今度は面白いネタに絡んでるみたいね。
More importantly, it looks like you managed to land yourself snack deep in yet another juicy
ちょ
scoop.
っとお姉さんの取材に協力してくれないかしら。
Maybe you'd be interested in helping out little old me with my next big
こ
story.
の前の記事のお礼としてお姉さんがおごってあげるからさ。
I'll even take you out for a nice meal as thanks for the article from the other day. My treat. No?
捜査中の情報を部外者に簡単に漏らせるわけないでしょ。
What makes you think we'd share some information about an ongoing investigation with a civilian?
それもマスコミの人間なんかに。
Let alone someone for working for the media.
もう釣れないな。
How fooey, don't sweat the
せっ
details.
かく美味しい東方料理をご馳走してあげるのに。
And here I was thinking I'd treat everyone to some truly delicious Eastern cuisine.
デザートとして欠けたパズルのピースもね。
And offer you the critical piece of the puzzle for dessert.
No.
Yeah, Lloyd just needs to accept free food. Definitely. We gotta eat. I mean, our budgets aren't gonna feed us. What?
なるほど。情
You're
報
accepting
交
food from
換って
strangers
こ
is not
と
a good
か。
idea. But this is Grace. This is a different type of stranger. This is like the stranger that you should be accepting food from. So that's what you're playing at. Trying to reel us in with the old give and take. Bingo.
その気があるなら東通りに出たところにある流浪飯店にいらっしゃい。
If you find yourselves getting peckish, I'll be at Longlaw Tavern near the East Street
お
exit.
姉さん、先に一人で飲んで待っててあげるから。
I'll head there first and drink all by my lonesome until you arrive.
あ、そうそう。まだ名乗ってなかったわね。
Oh, come to think of it, I haven't properly introduced myself, have
ク
I?
ロスベルタイムズの記者、グレイス・リンよ。
I'm Grace Lynn, a reporter for the Crossbow
グ
Times.
レイスお姉さんって呼んでね。
Well, you can call me Miss Grace if you'd like.
グレイス・リー、クロスベルタイムズの記者か。
Grace Lynn, a reporter from the Crossbow
う
Times.
さんくさそうな姉さんだが、いろいろと情報は持ってそうだな。
This whole offer of hers seems shady as hell, but damn if she didn't lay out some good
こ
bait.
こは誘いに乗ってみるか。
I'd be worth seeing what her deal is.
うーん。
Yeah,
ごちそうになるかはともかく、話を聞くだけは聞いてみよう。
putting her bribery attempt aside for now, we should probably at least hear her out. Now, as long as the said free food ain't candy, you're fine.
本部が当てにならない以上、
Dang.
少しでも多く情報が欲しいところだ。
We can't rely on headquarters to assist us, so we should take any help we can get for the
そう
investigation.
ね。記者なら情報通でしょうし。
Agreed. As a reporter, I imagine she's fairly well informed.
ただ、話しすぎないよう、こちらも気をつけておかないと。
But we'd best be careful what we say in front of her.
同感です。
I
気
agree.
を抜いたらどこまでもずうずうしくしてくるタイプかと。
She gave the impression that she was ready to strike the moment you let her guard down. You let your guard down. We're gonna let her guard down. Yeah.
散々な言われようだな。
Talk about a harsh assessment. Alright, what do you gotta say for yourself, huh? How dare you do that to Wald? Get out of here already. There's no way I'll trust you now. Man, this guy never lets up. Yeah, he probably shattered his worldview after matching up to his role model. Yeah, well, hell, he's limping like hell right now. Poor Lloyd. Limping like a motherfucker. Wait, the restaurant over there is one of the one the reporter told us about. We need to get information one way or another, so let's hear her out this one time. What? But I want to heal up.
やっぱり来てくれたわね。
She's wearing too many layers, though. I don't know. green turtleneck over dress-up shirt over looks like leather. She could do without the turtleneck. And then put on a necklace. Hell yeah. Ballin'. I knew you'd come crawling to me.
ほら座って座ってお姉さんがご馳走してあげるから
Don't be shy now. Have a seat like I promised. It's my treat. So get whatever you like.
それなんですけど、食事は遠慮しておきますよ。
Well, that's awfully kind of you. We'll have to respectfully decline the dinner.
代わりに話を聞かせてください。
Too many layers for an RPG? I think so too. Hey, if I'm going RPG standards, just get rid of the jacket too. Just have the dress-up shirt, and that's it. No pants, no shoes, not even the glasses. No, yeah, just the dress-up shirt. That's all she's. No, I'm just kidding. How about we stick to exchanging information?
何よいいじゃない
Boo, you're no fun.
それとも何僕たちは警察の偉い人みたいに賄賂は受け取らないぞってこと
Or are you trying to make a statement that you're impervious to bribes, unlike the upper echelons of the CPD? What?
俺は別に
I don't see a problem with it.
おごってくれるなら喜んで
If you're buying, I'd be happy to go to town on some free food.
私も別に菓子を作るのでなければ
I would also accept, as long as you do not have any ulterior motives.
まあそうね
It's probably okay.
常識の範囲内なら問題はないと思うけど
I don't see the harm in sharing a casual meal together. You too, Ellie?
潔癖症なのはロイド君
Grace for the win. You're no fun. You're not fun. Looks like you're the only one worried about Big Bad Grace's shady dinner invite, Lloyd.
硬いばっかりだと捜査官として大成しないぞ
How are you ever going to become a pro detective if you're not willing to bend the rules once in a while?
わかりましたよ。
Alright, I get it
た
already.
だし、酒はなし。それならごちそうになります。
But no alcohol. Thank you very much for the meal. What? No alcohol? What the hell?
おいしい
This is
か
delectable.
なり腕の立つコックがいるみたいね
The chef here is highly skilled.
なかなか美味です
This food is very satisfying.
しかしこんなうまい料理に酒がないなんてありえねえぜ
Though it's kind of hard to savor something this tasty without a good drink.
なあロイドせっかくのおごりだしちょっとくらいいいだろ
Come on, Lloyd. Don't be such a hard ass. One sip ain't gonna kill me, you know?
ダメだって。こっちは仕事中なんだから。
Absolutely not. You know we're still we're still technically on duty, right?
どこかでけじめはつけないと。
We have to keep our wits about us at all times.
はいはいったくうちのリーダーは固いね
Yeah, whatever. Our leader's as stubborn as a damn mule.
ランディさんが柔らかすぎるのではないかと
I believe the problem is that you are far too loose with the rules, Randy.
そうねさすがに仕事中にお酒はどうかと思うわ
I'm gonna have to agree with them. Drinking on the job is highly inappropriate.
面白いよね
That's why you drink before the
あな
job.
たたち
Oh, you guys are so entertaining.
点でバラバラな顔ぶれなのにどこかまとまってるっていうか
Your personalities are widely different, yet you fit together so perfectly.
なかなかいいチームみたいね
I think the four of you really make quite the
褒
team.
めても何も出ませんよ。
I hope you know that flattery isn't going to get you anything,
それよ
but
り
it could.
旧市街での事件に関してはさっき一通り話した通りです。
Anyway, back to the topic at hand. We've now told you everything we know about the incident in the downtown
あなた
district.
が持っている欠けたパズルのピース。
I seem to recall you mentioning that you had the missing piece to the puzzle
そ
earlier.
ろそろ話してくれませんか。
It's about time. Isn't it about time you filled us in on it?
もし嫌だって言ったら
And what if I told you that I don't wanna?
グレイスさんのことを今後一切信用しないだけです。
I suppose we would just have to never trust you
お
again.
話をする機会も今日で最後になるでしょうね。
Further, today would be the last time we would ever speak with you.
嘘本気にしちゃやよ
Oh, calm down. I was just messing with you.
でもその毅然としたところは結構いいわね
But I gotta say, you really are cute when you bust out that serious face of yours.
優しげなマスクとのギャップがなかなかそそるっていうか。
Maybe because it's such a charming contrast to your usual soft, friendly disposition.
さてみんな、そろそろ捜査に戻ろうか。
Okay, guys, how about we get back to work?
そうね。
Yes, that sounds fine by me.
ごちそうさまです。
Thank you for the meal.
ああ、冗談だってば。
Oh, don't be like that. I said I was kidding, didn't
パ
I?
ズルのピースでしょ。ちゃんと話してあげるから。
You want your piece of the puzzle, right? Fine, I'll tell you, I promise.
まず前提として、
Where do I begin?
あなたたちルバーチェって知ってる？
Okay, first things first, are you familiar with a group named Ravash?
な、
Oh,
その名前は。
that name.
なんだ二人とも豆鉄砲食らったような顔をして。
Now, what's up with you two? Your jaws just dropped straight to the floor.
ルバーチェ商会。
Ravash and Co.
クロスベル市で認可された法人にそんな名前があったような。
I believe there's a business in Crossbow registered under that name.
表向きは認可された法人を名乗ってる
Well, that's what they present themselves as, your average law-abiding
わ。
citizens.
だけどその実態は昔からクロスベルの裏社会を支配している。
The truth of the matter is that they're actually Crossbow's mafia. They've been controlling our dark underworld for a long time.
マフィア、犯罪組織というわけですか。
The mafia. So they're a criminal organization that...
なるほど。そういうのがいるって噂は聞いたことはあるが。
Makes sense. I've definitely heard rumors about there being a mafia in
ロ
Crossbow.
イドとお嬢は知ってたみたいだな。
Guessing this news didn't come as a surprise to either of you, huh?
ああ、クロスベルに住んでいたら嫌でも耳にする名前だからな。
It's pretty hard to be in the dark about them if you're
い
Crossbellian.
ろいろなコネクションを持っている組織みたいね。
Their organization has a vast network of connections which includes some very powerful people.
有力者とのつながりもあるから警察も簡単に手が出せないって聞いたことがあるけど。
Based on what I've heard, it's because of this that the people find it difficult to take any action against them.
なるほど。裏社会はどこの国も同じか。
Guess it's the underbelly of society's... Guess the underbelly of society's pretty much the same no matter where you
そ
go.
のルバーチェがどうかしたんですか？
So what does Ravash have to do with this incident?
それなんだけどね。
More than you'd think.
最近ルバーチェの構成員が妙な動きを見せてるらしいのよ。
I've been hearing that Ravash's bigwigs have been very active recently. Surprisingly
ど
so.
こか忙しそうっていうか積極的に動いているっていうか。
It's hard to pin down exactly what they're up to, but they're definitely getting ready for something big.
それで私も暇を見ていろいろ調べているんだけど。
Noticing this, I decided to do a bit of investigating on my own on
マ
the
フィア
side.
が忙しそうに動いている。
So the mafia is making a move. What can they possibly be up
ど
to?
う考えてもいい予兆ではなさそうですね。
Whatever it is, it certainly sounds ominous. I have a terrible feeling about
あなた
this.
が旧市街に来ていたのももしかしてそれと関係が。
So that must be what brought you to the downtown district today, correct? What?
そういうこと。
Bingo, my friend.
ある筋から聞いたんだけど半月ほど前マフィアの構成員が旧市街をうろついていたらしくてね。
One of my sources let me know that about 2 weeks ago there were a few members of the mafia snooping around the
しか
area.
も人目を避けるように質素な格好をしていたらしいのよ。
But they were dressed inconspicuously as though they were trying to conceal their identities.
何かあると思わないかしら。
Doesn't that smell awfully fishy to you?
匂うな。
Yeah, it definitely stinks.
なあ、プンプンする。
Agreed. Something feels out of place.
2つの不良グループが同時に起こすのは難しいと思われていた2件の闇討ち。
It's unlikely that each gang would simultaneously and independently choose to attack one
そこ
another.
に新たな第3の容疑者が現れたわけね。
A third party orchestrating things from the shadows, however, would explain what happened.
でもおかしいです。
But there is still something I do not understand.
なぜマフィア組織が不良グループのメンバーをわざわざ闇討ちに？
Why would a criminal organization want two delinquent groups to antagonize each other?
なあ、問題はそこだ。
Right, that's the million mirror question.
何らかの敵対関係があるなら話は単純なんだけど。
It makes sense if they already harbored a grudge against one another.
私の知る限りそういったいざこざは今までなかったんだけどね。
Right? As far as I know, there haven't been any serious conflicts between them before
同
now.
じ暴力的なところはあってもマフィアはプロだし不良たちは所詮アマチュア。
Though all three of these groups might be on the violent side, the Mafia are professionals. The gangs are amateurs next to
利
them.
害が絡むわけでもないから対立する接点がないのよね。
Since there's nothing Ravash stands to gain, I don't see a reason they'd interact with them at all.
じゃあどちらかのグループが相手を潰すためにマフィアと手を組んだってのはどうだ？
What if one of them forced an alliance with the Mafia to off their rival group once and for
その
all?
場合自分とこの闇討ちは偽装ってことになるだろうが。
If that's what's going on, then it means the attack on themselves was staged to throw off suspicion.
そこまでやるかしら。
I'm a bit doubtful that they'd go quite that
あ
far.
あ少なくともあのワジとバルドの2人にそこまでの険悪さはなかったな。
Yeah, I don't get the impression that Wazzy and Walt are on bad terms with each other.
どちらかというとなんとなくお互いを認め合ってるような。
If anything, I felt it like they had sort of a mutual respect for one
あ
another.
ら鋭いじゃない。
Oh, that was quite the astute observation, Lloyd. Color me impressed.
私の知る限りあのバルド君とワジ君はいい喧嘩相手って感じなのよね。
You're right. As far as I'm aware, Walt and Wazzy view each other as good sparring partners.
もともとあの旧市街にいたのはバルド君のサーベルバイパーだけだったんだけど、
Originally, Walt Saber Vipers were the only gang in the downtown district.
そこに2年くらい前あのワジ君がふらりと現れてテスタメンツを結成したのよ。
However, that all changed 2 years ago. Wazzy showed up out of nowhere and established the Testaments.
当然バルド君たちに絡まれて締め上げられそうになったんだけど、
And all we know is... And we all know how Walt is, so we obviously went to go put Wazzy in his place, but,
ひょっとして返り討ち？
Wazzy took him down?
そうなのよ。
2 for 2, wow, you're
ワ
good!
ジ君はああ見えて格闘術をやってるみたいでね。
Despite his charming looks and small frame, Wazzy's a skilled martial artist.
目にも止まらぬパンチとキックで油断してたバルド君を叩きのめしちゃったらしいの。
I've heard he managed to take Walt by surprise with his lightning quick moves and pinned him to the
あ
ground.
ら
Wow,
意外です。
I was not expecting that.
はあ、あんな可愛い顔してそんなに強かったのかよ。
Dang, the cute little kid's really that strong? Guess you can't judge a book by its cover.
あのバルドも相当なものだったけど。
No kidding. I know from experience that Walt is no pushover either.
まあ最初は油断しただけでその後は何度かやり合ってほぼ互角の勝負みたいだけどね。
He might have underestimated Wazzy that first time, but they've fought a number of times since then and are basically evenly
で
matched.
もそういう経緯があるからお互い認め合っているみたいよ。
And I think they respect each other precisely because of that history they share.
なるほど、ライバルというわけですね。
I see, so they're not just rivals. They see each other as
と
equals.
なるとマフィアを利用して相手を潰そうって線はなしか。
Suppose that rules out any likelihood that either of them formed an alliance with the Mafia to crush each other.
そうだな。
Right.
2人とも人望厚そうだから手下の暴走じゃなさそうだし。
And their respective gangs are so loyal. I doubt this could have been a few subordinates acting out of line.
そうなると
This could really only mean one thing.
私としたことがサービスしすぎちゃったかな。
I may have divulged a little more information than I should have. How do you mean?
他の取材があるからこれで失礼させてもらうわ。
Well, I've got some interviews to take care of, so I'll be off now.
まあせいぜい頑張っていい記事を書かせてちょうだい。
Kick some butt with your investigation. I'll be eagerly awaiting a good scoop once you're
そ
done.
れじゃまたね。
Doodles. That's too bad.
我が道を行くって感じの人ね。
She certainly has her own way of doing things, doesn't
で
she?
も彼女のおかげでかなり情報が揃ってきたわ。
But it's thanks to her that we were able to get some valuable information.
ああマフィアの話が聞けたのはかなり大きな収穫だった。
And nobody even touched their food. What the hell?
問題は
Oh shit.
どうしてマフィ
Yeah,
アが
knowing the mafia,
旧市街に介入してるのかだけど
I missed that. Oh well. Now the real question is, why did the mafia get involved with
これは
this?
難しいな。判断できる情報が少なすぎる。
I'm like burning up in here, man. It should not be 70 to 60 degrees outside right now. It's nighttime. It's not nighttime exactly. It's 7:24 right now p.m. And it's the middle of November. Why is it so hot? Somebody help me. Why? Why am I burning up right now? Hell, I burn up year round. My room sucks. This is going to be a tough one to figure out with the limited evidence we have right now.
警察のデータベースでも見た覚えはありません。
I do not recall seeing any relevant information in the police database either.
セキュリティの高い場所に隠されてるみたいですね。
Assuming it is there somewhere, it's likely locked behind multiple levels of
いわゆ
authorization.
る機密情報ってやつか。
So basically, it's classified, huh?
彼らを取り巻く関係を考えるとその可能性は高そうね。
That seems likely, considering all the people the mafia has in their pocket.
一度支援課に戻ってセルゲイ課長の判断を仰ごう。
Alright, let's head back to the Triple S to see what Chief Sergey has to say about
なん
everything.
とか自力で解決したかったけどそうも言ってられないみたいだ。
As much as I'd love for us to solve the case, the situation is starting to become larger than what we can handle.
そうね。
You're right.
そんじゃとっとと戻っておっさんを捕まえるとすっか。
Yeah, let's head back. Hopefully the old man will actually be there this time. Alright. Well, first off, let's rest. Let's have a group nap in Lloyd's bed. Group bonding event. Gotcha. Yeah, wait, what? What's his name? Well, how do you say Chief?
おう、戻ったのか。
Oh, you're back already.
不良どもの喧嘩ちゃんと止めてきたのか。
Managed to stop those delinquents.
課長
Kacho.
それなんですが
I said Kachan, like it's Bakugo from MHA. What? Kacho. Okay. Well, about
少
that.
し厄介なことになってきたかもしれません。
We think the situation might be a bit more complicated than expected.
あ
Now so, Lud explained everything they had learned to Chief Sergey.
あ、なるほどな。
Interesting.
課長
Chief?
そうだな。こ
Alright.
の件に関してはお前たちに全て任せた。
I'll leave everything concerning this case to you lot then.
え
Wait, what?
それはどういう。
What do you mean by that
こ
exactly?
こで引くもさらに突っ込むも判断は任せたって言ってるんだ。
Whether you're willing to continue the investigation is entirely up to
ル
you.
バーチェの件に関してもお前たちに教えることはない。
You won't be getting any info about Ravash out of me either.
全部自分たちで調べてみろ。
You'll have to dig for it on your own.
そんな無茶な。
How are we supposed
俺
to...
がやめろと言ったらお前らは納得できるのか。
If I told you to stop the investigation, would you follow orders?
え
What?
マフィアの件に関してはそれだけめんどくせえ問題なんだ。
The Mafia being involved in this case already overcomplicates
も
things.
し俺が上司としてまともな判断をするんだったらやめるとしか言いようがない。
As your supervisor, the most logical step for me is to order you to close the case immediately.
それでいいのかよ。
Now, is that what you want me to do?
いいえ
No.
ま、ここで打ち切りってのはちょいと後味が悪いかもな。
If we gave up now, we'd just leave a bad taste in my mouth.
そうね。いろいろと知ってしまったし。
Randy's right, especially after learning as much as we have.
同感です。
I agree as well.
ま、そうだな。
Well,
何も知らない小僧どもが足を滑らせて大怪我でもしたら寝覚めが悪いしな。
I suppose if you naive kids slipped up and got yourselves hurt on my watch, I'd have a hard time sleeping at
せめ
night.
ていいアドバイザーをお前らに紹介してやろう。
So I'll do you a favor and introduce you to a trusted consultant of
い
mine.
いアドバイザー。
A consultant? He just pulls out a stuffed animal. Sergei handed over a business card to Lloyd.
グリムウッド法律事務所。
Grimwood Law
あれ
Office?
どこかで聞いたことがあるような。
Something about that name rings a bell.
西通りにある法律事務所だ。
It's located over on West
イ
Street.
アンっていう名前のヒゲ面の弁護士先生がいる。
Run by a lawyer named Ian. Big bearded guy.
ああ、あのパン屋の裏手にある。
Oh, near the bakery, right?
そういえば俺も前いた時何度か挨拶くらいはしてますね。
I remember talking to him a couple of times when I lived in the area.
私も聞いたことがあります。
I've heard of him
確
too.
か企業や貿易省などの法律相談をしている先生ですよね。
Mr. Grimwood mainly provides legal consultations to corporations and other businesses, right?
その一方で市民の法律相談にも親身に乗ってくれるという。
Though I believe he also offers his services to ordinary citizens too.
ああ、クマみたいなヒゲ面してるからクマヒゲ先生
Grizzly
なんて言われ
Grim,
ている。
my boy. That's right. Between his beard and his build, the guy almost looks like a bear. So people have taken to calling him Grizzly Grim.
あの先生ならマフィアについてかなりの情報を持っているはずだ。
I'm sure he's got loads of info on the
ひょっ
mafia.
としたら警察も知らない最新情報なんかもな。
Who knows? He may even have new intel on that even the CPD doesn't know.
な、
Really?
それはすごいですね。
That's quite impressive.
何者だよその先生は。
Just what kind of guy is this lawyer?
会えばすぐにわかるさ。
You'll find out when you meet him.
前に俺が会った時に特務支援課のことは話している。
I've spoken with him previously about Triple S related matters.
お前たちの身分を明かせば話ぐらいは聞いてくれるはずだ。
He'll at least hear you out if you tell him that you're with the special support
こ
section.
の機会に挨拶しとけ。
I figure if nothing else, this will be a good opportunity for you to go introduce yourselves.
わかりました。
Understood. We'll check in with him.
西通りならすぐ近くだ。
West Street is just around the
と
corner.
にかくその法律事務所を訪ねてみよう。
Everyone okay with paying this law office a
え
visit?
え、わかったわ。
Of course. Shall we head out? Let's go. Actually, hold up. West Street's this way. You can just go up through here. Yoink. Wait, how long? Okay.
Grimwood グリムウッド法律事務所。
Grimwood Law Office.
ここがそうみたいね。
I believe this is the place.
ああ、その先生のことも何度か見かけたことがあるよ。
Yeah, I've seen its owner around the neighborhood before.
そんな偉い先生だなんて思っても見なかったけど。
I had no idea he was such a prestigious lawyer, though.
それでは先生、今後ともよろしくお願いします。
Well then, Mr. Grimwood, I'm sure we'll speak again in the near future.
なあ、それはいいが。
Of course, I'll be here.
しかし、君たちのところはもう少しなんとかならんのかね。
Can your division do anything more to solve this, though?
少しは市民の気持ちというものをだね。
I wish you'd think a little more about how this will impact the citizens.
市民の人気取りが仕事ではありませんので。
Creating favor with the populace is not my responsibility.
それでは失礼します。
If you'll excuse me.
お前たちは
You four.
何か
Is something the matter?
なるほどな。
I see.
セルゲイさんが飼い始めた子犬どもというわけか。
So you're this pups that Sergei decided to adopt.
え
Come again?
そのバッジあなたもクロスベル警察の
Hold on, that badge. You work for the CPD too?
私のことはどうでもいい。
Who I am isn't important to you.
どうやらイアン先生を訪ねてきたようだが。
I imagine you're here to speak with Mr. Grimwood about
く
something.
れぐれも余計な時間を取らせるんじゃないぞ。
Whatever it is, I hope you don't intend on wasting his
お
time.
前たちのような役立たずと違って、いろいろと忙しい人だからな。
Unlike you useless rookies, he's a busy man. Excuse me? –
なんだ今のは。
What was his
ど
problem?
うやら本部の捜査官みたいだけど、
He looked like a detective from one of the investigative
いた
divisions.
けだかな感じですね。
He appeared to be the arrogant type.
しかしあのメガネ随分とやるみたいだったぞ。
Maybe, but I get the feeling Specs there can hold his own.
左脇のところにでかい獲物を吊るしてたな。
Did you notice the weapon strapped under his left arm?
そうなのか？
Wait, he had a weapon? I didn't even see
よ
it.
く気づいたわね。
Impressive observation, Randy.
私もセンサーで感知しました。
I detected it with my sensors.
大型の軍用拳銃。そんなところでしょうか。
He carried a large handgun, military grade, I believe.
ああ、多分そうだろう。
Yeah, sounds about right.
はあ。
Dang, guys.
二人ともすごいわね。
Dang, guys. You two are amazing.
たまたまさ。
It was nothing. I just managed to catch it out of the corner of my
そ
eye.
れより、その先生を訪ねなくてもいいんですか？
More importantly, should we not head inside and greet the lawyer?
ああ、
Oh, right.
忙しいところ悪いけど挨拶させてもらおうか。
I'm sure he's very busy, but we should still go ahead and introduce ourselves. Alright. Let's go.
おや、忘れ物かね。
Did I get something, detective?
おっと、これは失礼した。
Oh, pardon me. I mistook you all for someone
グ
else.
リムウッド法律事務所へようこそ。
Welcome to the
今日
Grimwood
は
Law
何か
Office.
相談事でも？
How can I help you today?
いや、
Oh,
いやいや、遠慮することはないよ。
no need to hold back. If you have a question, ask away.
まだ若いようだが、借金などで困ったことでも？
You look quite young. Have you gotten into trouble? Have you gotten in some trouble with some loans?
それ
With
と
the
も
loans?
仲
Sorry.
間を集めて事業でも起こしたいのかね？
Or perhaps you're looking to open a business together.
何でもいい。ドーンと相談してくれたまえ。
Come on now, ask me anything.
いや、そのですね。
You sound like a bear right there. No, sir, it's nothing like that.
なんかすごい精力的なおっさんだな。
This guy's got a lot of energy for an old
こ
man.
の人が熊ひげ先生ですか？
So this is the famous Grizzly Grim.
噂通りの方みたいね。
I see the rumors are true.
おや、
Hold on.
よく見れば君の顔どこかで見たことがあるな。
Now that I've taken a closer look, I can't help but feel as if I've seen you somewhere before, young man.
確かこの辺りに住んでいた子じゃなかったかね。
Are you one of the kids that used to live in this neighborhood?
覚えててくれたみたいですね。
Wow, you remember me?
ええ。3年くらい前に近くのアパルトメントで暮らしていました。
That's right. I lived in one of the apartment complexes here about 3 years ago.
改めまして、ロイド・バニングスと言います。
Allow me to properly introduce myself. My name is Lloyd Bannings.
おお、そうか。道理で見覚えがあると思ったんだ。
So you did live here. Yes, that explains why you look so familiar. Wait.
バニングス。
Bannings?
お、ひょっとしてガイ・バニングスの弟さんか。
Could you be Guy Bannings' younger brother?
あ、はい。
Yeah, I am.
ひょっとして兄のこともご存知だったんですか？
You knew my brother then?
ご存知も何も。
More than just know him. We...
どうやら事情があってきたようだね。
Never mind. I suppose you're here to discuss something
こん
important.
なところで立ち話もなんだ。座って話をしようじゃないか。
Come on in. You can fill me in on the details once we take a seat.
そうそう。一応名乗っておこうか。
Oh, who are my manners?
私の名はイアン・グリムウッド。この法律事務所で弁護士をしている。
I'm Ian Grimwood, lawyer and head of this law firm.
なるほど。君たちがセルゲイ君の言ってた特務支援課の新人だったのか。
I see. I was wondering when I would meet the special support section that Sergey told me he was putting together.
そういえば最新のクロスベルタイムズも読んだよ。
Oh, yes, now that I think about it. I read an article in the Crossbow Times about
100
you.
人そうそうなかなか頑張ってるみたいじゃないか
You certainly showed diligence and spunk right out the gate, didn't you?
なんだか散々なことを書かれちゃったみたいですけど。
It sounds like our first job might have been a little exaggerated.
しかしそうかガイ君の弟さんが警察に
So Guy's younger brother is a police officer now too.
なんだかこうエイドスの巡り合わせを感じるね
My, how wonderful. I can only imagine this is Adios as well.
先生と兄はどういう
Mr. Grimwood, can I ask what your relationship was with my brother?
なあ今の君たちと同じくたまに情報交換に来てくれたんだ
Well, the same one I expect you and I would now have. I used to drop by occasionally to share and exchange all sorts of information with
も
me.
っとも彼は非常に優秀な捜査官だったからね
As I'm sure you know, he was an incredibly talented detective.
逆に私の方がいろいろと助けてもらったくらいだよ
So I'd wager he ended up helping me far more than I was able to help him.
ちょっと待ってください
Wait a moment.
ロイド、あなた捜査官のお兄さんがいるの
Lloyd, your other brother's a detective?
なんだよ水くせえなそんなこと一言も聞いてないぜ
The hell, man? Why didn't you tell us about him?
ごめんつい言いそびれててさ
Sorry, guys. I guess it just never came up.
それにもう亡くなった人だから
Besides, Guy's no longer with us. You mean
仕事中に殉職したんだ
he was killed in the line of duty?
ちょうど3年前になるかな
About 3 years ago now.
そうかそれでお前しばらくこの町を離れて
That explains why you left Crossbow.
ガイ君のことは残念だった
What happened to Guy truly was tragic.
私も個人的にあの事件のことは調べてみたこともあったが
Believe it or not, I've conducted my own investigation into that particular
残
incident.
念ながら手がかりすら見つかっていない状況でね
Sadly, any leads that may exist eluded me.
そうですか
Is that so?
いや今は兄のことはいいんです
Well, let's put that aside for now. It's not why we've come here
それ
today.
よりも先生事情は先ほど説明した通りです
Mr. Grimwood, we've explained our situation to you.
ルバーチェについて何かご存知のことがあれば教えていただけませんか
Is there anything you can share with us pertaining to Ravash's or its recent activities?
ルバーチェか
Ravash.
彼らにまつわる黒い噂は多い
There's a name surrounded by nothing more than sinister
帝
rumors.
国と共和国にまたがる密貿
Illegal dealings with both the Empire and the
易盗
Republic.
品売買にミラーロンダリング
The selling of stolen goods, mirror
傭兵
laundering,
団の斡旋や武器の密売まで
weapon trafficking, and even operating as the middleman of hiring for hiring
そ
Jaegers.
のどれもがクロスベルの特殊性を利用したものと言えるだろう
I'd say it's more than likely that they take advantage of Crossbow's unique situation to aid them in each and every one of their long list of
ク
crimes.
ロスベルの特殊性
What do you mean by unique situation?
近年ますます盛んになっている貿易業と金融業の発展
What he means is, while trade and commerce have grown exponentially over the past few
それ
years,
と反比例するかのように脆弱極まる政治基盤ですね
Crossbow's political foundation is quickly deteriorating. Deteriorating, right? Yeah.
そうこのクロスベル自治州の政治基盤は極めて弱い
Well put. Crossbellian politics are currently in an extremely fragile
多
state.
くの政治家は帝国派か共和国派のどちらかに属しており利権を貪る者が多いんだ
The majority of politicians choose to align themselves with either the Empire or Republic and are nothing more than greedy, power-hungry
そ
leeches.
してマフィアの暗躍を取り締まる法案が出されたとしても彼らと癒着した議員に潰される
Even if some kind of legislation to crack down Ravash was proposed, it would never pass. There are simply too many Diet members in their pocket.
なんだそりゃ本当なのか
For real? Damn.
残念だけど本当よ
Unfortunately, he's correct.
ルバーチェの利権とつながっている議員は相当多いと言われているわ。
The number of Dieppe members tied to the Mafia is higher than I'd like to admit.
おそらく警察が動けないのもそれが最大の理由でしょうね。
That's likely the main reason the police can't touch them.
大人の事情ですか。
The issue seems quite complicated, or perhaps I am simply still too young to understand.
それではルバーチェは実質上犯罪を起こし放題なんですか？
Does this mean Ravash can commit any crime they want with no repercussions?
いや、さすがにそれはない。
No, it hasn't gotten to that point
あ
yet.
からさまな犯罪を放置すれば、市民や周辺諸国も騒ぐだろうし。
If the government were to turn a blind eye to any obvious crimes on their part, I'm sure it would send Crossbellians and our surrounding nations into an uproar.
今のところは市民生活に直接迷惑はかけない一線だけはルバーチェ側も守っているようだ。
Therefore, Ravash has been very careful to avoid directly interfering with the citizenry's daily
逆に
lives.
その一線を越えなければ何をやっても警察は動かない。
A long time no hear. Right. However, as long as they don't actually cross that line, the CPD won't lay a finger on them.
そう高をくくっているところもあるみたいだがね。
They've overlooked so many of Ravash's smaller crimes that they can't see what they've all added up to.
そこまで。
This can't be real.
なるほどな。
Reality ain't so pretty.
活気ある華やかな都市の裏側に地味猛量のうごめく影ありか。
Behind all this city's neon lights there are demons lurking in the
機
shadows.
密レベルの高い情報をチェックしておきたいですね。
I can only wonder what sort of information is inside those highly classified documents.
ルバーチェの基礎知識はだいたいそんなところだが。
Anyway, that's essentially all I know about
し
Ravash.
かしここ最近少し風向きが変わってきていてね。
However, I need to mention that the situation with the Mafia has taken a turn. Hey, Rio, if you could recommend any anime, which one would you recommend? Just curious.
どう
Really?
いうことですか？
I know that's a random question, but... Could you explain?
これはまだ警察の方でも掴んだばかりの情報らしいが。
I hear that even the CPD has only just acquired this
最
intel.
近どうやらルバーチェの対抗勢力が現れたらしいんだ。
But apparently a new faction strong enough to oppose Ravash has recently surfaced.
かなり強力なね。
By all accounts, they are quite powerful
対
indeed.
抗勢力。まさか遊撃士協会ですか？
A new faction? Surely it's not the Berser Guild,
い
right?
や、対抗勢力と言っても悪い意味でだよ。
No, this new faction isn't a threat to Ravash because they're looking to bring them to justice. They're a threat because they're in the same line of business.
ハルバード共和国の東方人街に一大勢力を構えている組織。
You see, there's a powerful organization that operates out of the Republic's eastern quarter.
その組織がこのクロスベルに進出し始めているらしいんだ。
And it's already managed to worm its way into Crossbell. What?
本当ですか？
You're certain of this?
なあ、以前からそんな噂はあったが、どうやら事実だったらしい。
Yes, previous rumors on this organization turned out to be true, so I have no reason to be skeptical now.
組織の名はヘイユエ。
They're called Hayway.
そしてつい最近クロスベルの港湾区にできたのがヘイユエ貿易公使という。
Just recently, a new commercial unit registered under the name of Hayway Trading opened for business in the Harbor District.
ヘイウェ
いかにも東方
Yes,
風の
Hayway.
名前ですね。
He said it 4 times now. The name certainly seems to be of Eastern
しか
origins.
しマフィア同士の抗争か。
If things go south, it'd mean a war between the two organized crime groups.
ほりゃ不良同士の喧嘩どころの騒ぎじゃないぜ。
The petty fights we've seen between the street gangs would be nothing compared to that.
幸いにしてというべきか。
You're absolutely right.
まだその構想そのものは表立っては始まっていないらしい。
At the very least, there haven't been overt signs of a dispute between the two groups just yet.
しかし近いうちに何らかの形で暗闘が始まるかもしれない。
However, I wouldn't be surprised if they began battling each other outside of the public
警
eye.
察の捜査一課などはそれを警戒しているようでね。
The First Division seems to be keeping a close eye on the whole thing.
捜査一課って
You don't say.
もしかして先ほどこちらを訪ねていたメガネの男性は
So the man with the glasses who's right behind me, or what? So the man with the glasses who left right when he arrived
なあ
was...
捜査一課に所
I don't know why
属
she
する
said that. That
ダ
sounds
ド
weird.
リー君という
He's
捜
not
査
right
官
behind her. Yes, that was Detective Dudley from the First
ちょう
Division.
ど今話していることと同じような話をしに来たのさ。
Coincidentally, he was asking me questions on the same topic.
そうだったんですか
A coincidence indeed.
ロイドさんどうしたんですかそんな難しそうな顔をして
You went quiet all of a sudden.
ひょっとして何か気づいたことでもあるのか
Let me guess, you noticed something?
ああまだ完全にはまとまってはいないけどね
Yeah, I still need time to sort it all out in my head though.
先生ありがとうございました
Thank you very much, Mr.
先
Grimwood.
生の情報のおかげで解決の糸口が見えた気がします
Without your help, we wouldn't have been able to find the lead we needed to move forward with our investigation.
それは何よりだ。
I'm just glad I could be of
セ
assistance.
ルゲイ君には世話になっているし、君たちのことは個人的に応援している。
Sika has always been a tremendous help to me, so personally I'll be praying for your success.
また何かあったらいつでも訪ねてきてくれたまえ。
If you ever run into any problems, you're welcome to stop by here anytime. Okay.
それでどうするの
So what's the next course of action?
考えをまとめるんだったら支援課に戻りましょうか
Should we go back to the Triple S and sort through all the information we've gathered?
そうだな
Good idea.
その前に他に片付けたい用事があるなら済ませておこう
But before we do that, now's the time to wrap up any unfinished business we still have to take care
俺が
of.
考えていることが事件の真相だったとしたらかなり面倒なことになるはずだ
If my hunch about the truth of these incidents is correct, well, let's just say we're in for a bumpy ride.
なんだかんだ言って自信があるみたいじゃねえか
Well, we'll just have to buckle up and won't we?
そういうことならとっとと他の用事を済ませて支援課に戻るとするかね
Anyhow, let's head back to base once we've crossed off everything on our to-do list. Sound good?
はい急いで片付けましょう
Yes, it does. Let us make haste. Huh? Well, if it ain't Lloyd. If it ain't Lloyd. Wait, Oscar? Got me is just a surprise. It's been way too long, man. When did you get back to Crossbell? You know you haven't shown your face once during these past 3 years. I was really starting to worry about you. Sorry about that. I was planning to come and see you a bit sooner than this. I just lost track of time with how busy work has been since, well, pretty much the day I started. Oh yeah, you must be on the job right now, then. Huh, so then, I'm guessing you and the others here are running some kind of investigation? Yeah, we are. How do you manage to figure that out? Man, 3 years I almost forgot how sharp you are under that whole devil-may-care exterior. It must have been that serious look on your face that tipped me off. Oh, right. There's something I've been wanting to give you. Here. To our reunion, Lloyd. Recipe notebook. Happy ham sandwich? And the recipe for happy ham sandwich. Let's fucking go. You've always had a bit of a knack for cooking, right, Lloyd? This should give you plenty of space to jot down recipes you and your friends can try. It only has one recipe in it for now. It's a simple sandwich I like to make for myself. Well, knock yourself out. This will be pretty handy to have. Thanks, Oscar. I'll be sure to put it to real good use. Glad to hear it. Hope I see you guys around sometime. I actually started working as a baker over at Morg's Bakery. Morge's Bakery. I'm gonna say Morge's Bakery because Morg just sounds bad, right? Morge's Bakery. Stop by if you ever feel hungry for a snack. That's right. I remember you mentioning that in one of your letters. Alright, we'll drop by when we find the time. Damn. Awesome. And I know your job keeps you busy, but make sure to take it easy once in a while. Okay, Lloyd? Catch you later, man. friend of yours, I presume? Yeah, that's Oscar, one of my closest childhood friends. We kept in touch via letters, but man, that guy really hasn't changed one bit. In that case, why don't you spend some time catching up with him, Lloyd? We wouldn't mind. It's been quite a while since you've seen each other as well, after all. No, it's okay. I'm still busy trying to digest all the information Mr. Goomba told us. Though I suppose it wouldn't hurt to stop by the bakery while we're still in this part of town. Sounds tasty to me. Anyway, we can knock off the rest of these chores. Let's get out back to the Triple S building. Once we knock off the rest of these chores. When you talk to other people or examine certain things, you can sometimes learn cooking recipes. Recipes are recorded in the recipe notebook. If you use the recipe notebook, you can prepare dishes with various effects at any time. When cooking recipes, there's a set chance to get a supreme or peculiar variant of each dish. Cooking can sometimes result in a failure, too. Most ingredients used in the cooking are sold at the general stores and various shops. Monsters may drop them as well. Should we just go ahead and go inside? Let's go. What's up, dude? Hey, Lloyd, you're back already? It's been, what, half a year? No, a whole year since we last saw each other? Wow, time sure flies. Oscar, it's been 3 years already. You just said so yourself. Man, that fuzzy memory of yours hasn't changed a bit. But don't sweat the details, man. And besides, you might have gotten a bit taller, but I see you still having not grown that precious little baby face. Shut up. Aw, that pout's only proven him right. Damn. Alright, enough already. Anyway, I heard that you've really come into your own as a baker, Oscar. Wendy mentioned in one of her letters that the breads you come up with every month draw people in by the droves. I wouldn't go that far. A baker's journey is a long and winding one, so I can't sit back and get comfortable just yet. I do think that this month's bread came out pretty great, though. Would you all like to try some? Free bread, don't gotta ask me twice. Everything looks delicious. I can't decide on which one I'd like to try. I've got a lot of training ahead of me, but I'm pretty confident in this one. Wanna try some? I would, but it's not free, damn it. Thought it was free, motherfucker. There you go, he got you. Y'all can quit chasing each other now. What's that?
何か書かれてるわね。
A message, maybe? There's a note stuck to the bulletin board. We've got some errands to run. Wrap up the case however you see fit. Oh, I guess he stepped down.
面倒になってとんずらしたんじゃねえだろうな。
It wants to bet that he ran away because the case seemed like a pain in the
その
ass.
可能性は否定できませんね。
I cannot rule out that possibility.
まあまあ、好きにさせてくれるなら、それはそれで助かるじゃない。
But at the very least, we've been given permission to solve this case however we like.
それでどうする？
So with that in mind, what's our next
早
step?
速、事件に関するミーティングを始めましょうか。
Should we review what we know?
ああ、そうだな。
Yeah, definitely. To start the meeting, inspect the exclamation mark at the table. Okay, well first off, let's do this.
はい、こちらクロスベル警察です。それでは報告を受けたまわりますね。さすが皆さんです。おめでとうございます。ランクアップしました。特典の品もすぐにそちらにお届けしますね。お疲れ様でした。
Can we report it all for him? Cool. Alright, let me get a drink of water first and we'll let the meeting commence.
それじゃあ早速ミーティングを始めよ
う。Let's get these meetings started
う。
then.
事件に関する情報を一通り整理してみるんだ。
First off, we should review all our info that's relevant to the case.
発端は5日前の真夜中。
The incident took place around midnight 5 days
サーベ
ago.
ル・バイパーとテスタメンツのメンバーがそれぞれ何者かに襲われた。
Members of both the Saber Vipers and Testaments were each ambushed by unknown
場
assailants.
所は 旧市街の別の2カ所。
However, the attacks occurred at 2 different locations in the city's downtown district.
こことここになる。
Here and here.
西の裏通りがテスタメンツのメンバーが襲われた場所。
The Testament's member was attacked in the alleyway to the west.
で、東のライブハウス前がサーベル・バイパーのやつが襲われた場所ってことか。
And the Saber Viper got messed up in front of Ignis, which is towards the exit, or towards the east.
こうして見ると旧市街の反対側同士ですね。
In other words, the attacks happened at opposite ends of the area.
ああ、同じ夜に起きてもすぐには分からなかったはずだ。
Exactly. By spacing them this far apart, it prevented each group from immediately learning about the attack on the, on the other.
闇討ちがお互いの仕業だと確信して現在に至る。
So consequently, each group came to the conclusion that they were attacked by the other, which is what we confirmed today.
やっぱり第三者がいたとしか思えねえぜ。
Yeah, the only answer that makes sense is that there was a third party involved.
どちらかのメンバー全員が口裏を合わせない限り、どっちの犯行も不可能だろう。
Unless both groups rehearsed their accounts, chances of either group being responsible for attacking the other are pretty slim.
ああ、この段階で2つの犯行を第三者の仕業だと仮定してしまっても構わないと思う。
Agreed. Based on the evidence so far, it's safe to assume the attacks were the work of some third
そう
party.
ね。少しずつ可能性を絞らないと前に進めないし。
All we can do now is consider all the possibilities and rule out the ones that don't seem feasible.
で、その第三者として上がってきた名前があるわけね。
But we already have an idea who the third party, who that third party might be. Isn't that right, Lloyd? Yeah.
ルバーチェ商会。クロスベルの裏社会を支配しているというマフィアだ。
They're the ones in control of Crossbow's criminal underbelly. A notorious mafia,
グレイさ
Rabashenko.
んの情報によれば、半月ほど前、その構成員が旧市街で目撃されている。
According to the intel Grace shared with us, someone spotted mafiosos snooping around the downtown district a couple weeks ago.
その情報自体の真意を確かめている時間はないけど、
Unfortunately, we don't have the time to verify the credibility of
ま
that.
ずはルバーチが2件の傷害事件を起こしたという過程で話を進めてみよう。
But for now, let's continue the review with the assumption that Rabash was responsible for both attacks.
そうなると
Well, that just brings us to the next question.
やはり問題は動機ですか。
What was their motive?
が、それが問題だ。
Exactly. Figuring out the answer to that is crucial.
逆に言えば、それが明らかにならない限り、推理は振り出しに戻りかねない。
If we can't figure out their motive, we're all the way back to square one.
動機ね。
Motive,
利
huh?
害の絡みそうにないマフィアと2組の不良集団。
There's hardly any conflict of interest between the mafia and the two gangs.
それら3つの点を結ぶ線があるはず。
There must be some line that connects these 3 dots
ね
together.
えロイド、見当はついているのでしょ。
I imagine you already have some idea of what that is, don't you, Lloyd?
まだ確信があるわけじゃないけど、
Well, I can't say with absolute certainty, of
3つ
course.
の点を結ぶ線。考えられるとしたら、
But I think there's at least one thing that might connect these 3 factors.
可能性があるとすれば、現実的なのはヘイウェイだろう。
The only realistic possibility that comes to mind is Hayway.
あのヒゲ先生が教えてくれた情報か。
Alright, our grizzly friend mentioned them, didn't he?
確かに可能性としては一番ありそうな気がするけど、
That definitely feels like the most likely possibility for
でも
now.
そうだとしたらどんな線になるのかしら。
In that case, though, what about Hayway connects these 3?
点同士が線で結ばれるのは何らかの必然性
In order for them to be connected, there must be some necessity.
となると兵ゆえ絡みでマフィアが2組の不良集団を襲う必然性があるわけですか。
For example, was it this connection with Heiwei that made the attacks against the two gangs unavoidable?
そうか。これなら説明がつくぞ。
Yeah. Yeah, that would explain everything. Oh?
なんかひらめいたか。
What you thinking?
必然性の話だよ。
Well, about that necessity
ヘ
Tia
イウェイ
mentioned.
のクロスベル進出を受けて、ルバーチェ側がすることといえばなんだ。
What do you think Ravash would do if they found out Heiwei was trying to establish a foothold in Crossbell?
それは単純に考えれば戦力増強だろう。
Well, I imagine they'd want to build up their forces pronto.
兵隊の増強と武装の強化、どちらも欲しいところだよな。
Recruit more people and upgrade their weaponry, you know?
マフィアなら武装の強化は密貿易で確保できるだろう。
Ravash should have no problems getting the new weapons, given their known smuggling operations.
だが戦闘員の方はどうだ。
But how do they go about recruiting people?
そいつは
Good
普通
question.
に考えたら両兵団を雇うところでしょうけど。
Normally you'd hire Jaegers.
ダメね。クロスベルはいろいろな意味で周辺諸国から注目されすぎている。
But that's unlikely in Crossbell's case, given the scrutiny the neighboring countries put on
不
us.
戦条約の手前もあるし、両兵団を勝手に動かしたりしたら帝国と共和国が黙っていないわ。
So long as the non-aggression pact stands, Erebony and Calvert would never overlook unauthorized Jaegers entering the state.
それは両者の意を受ける政治家や議員たちにも同じこと。
The two Diet factions representing them would likely react the same way, too. Oh, that's it.
ロイドさん、もしかして。
Lloyd, the Mafia could be
その兵隊候補
Could the
として
Mafia be,
不良どもってことかよ。
recruiting the gang members?
なあ、血の気が多く、しかも統率されている若者たち。
Hot-blooded and more or less
この
disciplined.
町で運用できる戦力としては、まさにうってつけだろう。
I can't think of a more perfect pool of candidates to beef up the Mafia's presence in the city.
しかし、どちらのグループにも目障りな存在がいるとしたら。
But there are certain individuals in each gang preventing that, aren't there?
なるほど。
Right.
あのワジ君は間違ってもマフィアに協力しそうにないし。
I could never see Wazi cooperating with the
あ
Mafia,
のバルドさんもお山の大将でいたいタイプ。
and I doubt Wad would bow down to any kind of authority, even Ravash.
とてもマフィアの下で働きそうにはありませんね。
He's not the type of person who would allow others to boss
そ
him
こ
around.
でお互いを潰し合わせて弱体化したあたりを見計らって一気に取り込みにかかる。
So Ravash realizes this and plots to weaken the two gangs, intending to swoop in later and bag the remaining members.
なるほど、そういう筋書きかよ。
Hell, that must be
あ
it.
くまで可能性の一つさ。
Remember, this is still nothing more than a theory.
現時点である情報を一つずつ組み立てた場合のね。
All we've done is bring together the facts and try to make sense of them.
またまた謙遜するなっての。
Look at you being all modest.
私もかなり的を射ていると思うわ。
I think that your analysis of the situation isn't too far off from the truth,
推
Lloyd.
理にも無理がないし、状況的な説得力もあるもの。
Your reasoning was sound and
伊
logical.
達に捜査官の資格を持ってはいませんね。
Clearly, your detective certifications were well earned.
ありがとう。
Thanks, guys. I
そ
appreciate
れ
it.
でさ、
So,
こ
everyone,
の推理、あの二人にも伝えた方がいいと思わないか？
our next move should be to explain our theory to those two, don't you think?
あの二人って。
Those two?
おい、まさか。
Hey, you don't mean...
そ
I sure do.
う、バルト・バレスにワジ・ヘミスフィア、
Wald Wills and Wazi Hemisphere.
サーベル・バイパーとテスタメンツのヘッドたちさ。
Leaders of the Saber Vipers and the Testaments.
駅前通りの外れにある資材置き場だったが、
Station Street near where the construction materials are
し
stored.
かし通信で呼び出したかと思えば、こ
Ask
ん
me
な夜中に一人で来いとはな。
Asking me to come here alone in the middle of the damn
警
night.
察のガキどもが
Who do these police
何
press?
様のつもりだ。
Who do these police press think they're dealing with? is that?
多分共和国方面の最終列車ってところじゃない？
The last train bound for Calvert? Yes, I believe it was.
マジ？
やあ、こんばんは、バルド。
Good evening, Wald.
なかなかいい夜だね。月が濡れたように輝いているよ。
What a beautiful night to bathe in the mystic moonlight, wouldn't you agree?
てめえ。
Oh, this is rich.
そうか。そういうことだったのか。
You pretended to be one of the CPD pipsqueaks to catch me off guard?
警察のガキどもを語って俺をはめたってことかよ。
You must think you're so damn clever.
そういうことなら話は早い。
Fine, bring it on, pretty boy.
今なら望むところだ。ここで蹴りをつけてやろう。
If you're looking for a fight, I'm more than happy to give you one. Let's end this.
僕としてはそれでも依存はないけれど。
You know, I'm always up for a bit of late night
あ
wrestling.
いにく僕も
Why?
君と同じくこの場に招待されたゲストでね。
But alas, I'm your guest at this rendezvous.
何？
How does that mean?
来たみたいだよ。
You'll see soon. They just arrived. Hey,
てめえら。
it's you punks.
すまない二人とも待たせてしまったみたいだな。
Sorry to keep you waiting, guys.
お招きに預かり光栄至極。
Oh no, it's a pleasure to be here.
約束通りさぞ面白い話を聞かせてくれるんだろうね。
So what's this fun incident you promised to share with
面
us?
白いかどうかはともかく興味深い話ではあると思う。
Well, I don't know if fun is the right word exactly.
早速聞いてくれるか。
But I'm sure you'll both find it interesting at least.
ちょっと待ちやがれ。
Hold the phone.
面白い話だ。一体何を言ってやがる。
Excuse me? Incidents? Fun? What the hell are you two going on
バ
about?
カだな君は。
Oh, Walt, you're such a simpleton. What did you...
5日前の夜旧市街で起こった2件の傷害事件。
Surely you remember the incidents that occurred 5 nights
そ
ago?
の真犯人の目星がついたって話に決まってるじゃないか。
They're here to tell us who they believe the culprits was, obviously. The culprit? What do you mean?
驚いた。
Impressive deduction,
あ
Wazzy.
なたの方も疑っていたようですね。
I assume you already had your own suspicions?
まあ僕も最初はメンバーの勝手な暴走かと思ってたんだけど。
Well, at first, I wondered if one of my members had acted out of line.
よくよく状況を整理してみるとどう考えても不自然じゃないか。
But as I started to sort things out, I realized that something was off about the whole
バイ
situation.
パー側にしてもそれは同じ。
It goes for the Saber Viper's side, too.
まあ僕の推理はそこで止まっちゃってるけどね。
Sadly, that's as far as my deductions could take me.
そうか。だったら話は早そうだ。
I see. That will make things easier to explain at
バル
least.
ド・バレス。いろいろと不審なことはあるかもしれないけど、
I know there are still gaps in our
まず
theory.
一旦こちらの話を最後まで聞いてくれないか。
Still, would you listen to what we found so far? Fine.
手短に話せ。
Keep it short.
もしくだらねえ話だったらその頭をかち割ってやるからな。
Waste a minute of my time and I'll bash that baby face of yours in. Right.
これが現時点での情報を組み立ててみた推理だ。
And that's what we've come to with the information on
率
hand.
直な感想を聞かせてほしい。
I'd like to hear each of your thoughts on it.
やれやれ参ったね。
My, how unexpected.
まさかマフィアなんかにそこまでコケにされてたとは。
To think that we played right into the Mafia's hands.
それじゃあ
Does that mean
今の話納得してくれたのかしら。
you agree with Lloyd's theory?
納得も何も。
But of course.
前にルバーチェの使いが僕たちのところに来てるからね。
After all, Ravash sent some of their agents to visit us already.
いい目を見させてやるからうちの下で働かないかってね。
They asked us to work for them, promising us the moon and stars for our service.
もちろん鼻で笑って追い返してやったけどさ。
Needless to say, I immediately turned them down and sent them on their merry way.
そうだったのか。
Interesting.
決まりだな。
settles things with one of them.
バルド、君のところはどうだい？
So what?
やっぱりマフィアの勧誘があったんじゃないの？
I assume the mafia paid you a social call as well?
ああ、一月くらい前にな。
Yeah, about a month
あ
ago.
まりに舐めた話だったから、脅しつけて叩き出してやったが。
They were acting all high and mighty, so I just had to show them what real strength looked like. Set them packing real
ま
fast.
さか、ここまで舐めた真似をしてくれるとはな。
Can't believe they actually had the balls to pull a fast one on me like this.
ラジー、てめえとの決着は延期だ。
Wazzy, I'm postponing our duel.
マフィアだろうと関係ねえ。まとめて叩き潰してやら。
First, I gotta warm up by crushing the smug mugs of those mobsters.
ちょっと
Wait, you can't!
沸点低すぎです。
Such a short temper.
落ち着いてくれ。下手にそんなことをしたら。
Calm down, Ward. Acting recklessly will just lead
ほ
to...
んとバカだな。
The last time was merely jest, but you really are a simpleton.
何？
Say that again.
マフィア相手に喧嘩して勝ち目があるわけないだろ。
You know perfectly well that you don't stand a chance against the Mafia on your own.
下手に乗り込んだところで蜂の巣にされるのがオチだろうね。
Just imagine it, the leader of the Sable Vipers, Wild Whales, waltzing into the Mafia's sights like a pig to slaughter. You won't stand a chance.
それ、やってみなきゃわからねえだろ。
Shut it. We don't know what happened until we
あの
try.
ね、君はいいとしても
Maybe you could
君の
survive.
可愛い射程たちまでそれに巻き込むつもりかい？
But what about your poor little vipers? Can they catch bullets with their teeth?
なら、てめえはどうなんだ。
What do you propose we do then, you bony wise ass?
ここまでコケにされて、仲間をやられたままで、おめおめと引き下がれんのか。
You really expect me to sit here and swallow the shame of having our men hurt like that? Huh?
そんなわけないだろ。
Of course I don't.
今回の件、関わってるのはマフィアでもごく一部のはずだ。
I believe that only a small part of the Mafia was actually involved in this little scheme.
なら、そいつらにのみ落とし前をつけさせればいい。
As such, there's no need to take the whole organization on, just a handful of them who have it
降
coming.
伏もできないくらいきっちりと筋を通した上でね。
And I know just the way to get our revenge and ensure they never show their faces in the downtown district ever again.
バルド、君にも協力してもらうよ。
I'll require your help, though, Walt. You need my help?
ちょっと待ってくれ。
Hold on, you
何
two.
をするつもりだ。あんまり不穏なことは。
What are you planning? If you do anything to break the law...
ああ、心配しなくても君たちにも手伝ってもらうから。
Oh, relax. If anything illegal happens, you'll be right there to stop it, after all. You're helping too. We're doing what now?
君たちの任務は旧市街での事件を解決すること。
Isn't it your responsibility to resolve the conflict brewing in the downtown district?
だったらマフィアが今後僕たちに余計な手出しをしないよう言い含めてやる必要がある。
I'd claim that makes it your obligation to gently persuade the Mafia into leaving all of us down there for good. Down there alone for good.
違うかい？
Do correct me if I'm wrong, Lloyd.
それは。
Well,
どういうこと？
what exactly is Walsey talking about?
よくわかりませんが。
I do not understand either.
なんかロイドのやつ取って食われそうだな。
Looks to me like he's about to sneak his fangs into poor Lloyd.
あんな面白い推理をわざわざ披露してくれたんだ。
Remember, it was you who bothered to call us out here to share your grand theory.
責任を取って最後まで付き合ってもらうよ。
Isn't it only natural to see this case through? Right.
3日が過ぎた。
3 days passed
一
since then.
触即発だった不良たちの争いは、それから一度も起こることはなく、
The confrontation between the rival gangs died down
旧
fortunately.
市街は不自然なほど平穏な雰囲気を取り戻していた。
The downtown district was enveloped in an atmosphere so tranquil it bordered on eerie.
そして、
Then, shit.
静かなもんだな。
It's way too quiet around here.
あそこまで仕込んだのに、どうして潰し合いが始まらない？
Went through all that effort, and those dumbasses still haven't torn each other apart?
最後の一押しが足りんだけさ。
Don't you worry. Those guys are dousing gasoline at this point.
導火線に火がつけば、勝手に潰し合いが始まるだろう。
One small spark and everything will be up in flames. Those morons won't even know what hit them.
バイパーとテスタメンツ、どっちのガキでもいい。
All we're gonna do is find another underling or two and beat the crap out of them.
目についたやつをやるぞ。
Blue or red, it don't matter. As soon as you see one kick his ass.
くれぐれも姿を見られるなよ。
And for your own sake, you better not get caught.
バイパーならスリングショット、テスタメンツなら背後から一撃だ。
Use a sling shot for Saber Viper and just bash one of those Testaments guys from behind. Got it.
狩りの始まりだ。
Let the hunt begin, boys. He looks familiar. Ah.
青ウサギを一匹っと。
One tiny blue bunny down.
あっさりかかってくれたな。
Yeah, what a dumbass. He fell right into our trap.
時間はない。とっとと痛めつけるぞ。
We don't got time to waste. Rough him up, boys.
殺さない程度にな。
Just be sure you don't kill him.
悪く思うなよ。
This is just business. No hard feelings, okay?
させるか。
Think again. What?
何?
What the hell?
まったく。
Man, I'm honestly a little
ま
shocked.
さかここまで見事に引っかかってくれるとはね。
I really didn't think you'd fall into our trap so easily.
こいつ
Who the hell is this guy?
現行犯逮捕と行きたいところだけど。
To tell you the truth, I'd be fine with cuffing you and taking you down to the precinct
微
already.
妙におとり捜索採取。今回は観念するしかないか。
But I'm not sure the force will find just this one sting operation sufficient evidence to hold. So I'll have to let you go this time.
まさか
No crap! Don't tell me this guy's with.
警察の人間か。
He's a cop?
彼はあくまで助っ人さ。
Not to worry, boys. He's just a special helper.
おお、本当に引っかかるとはな。
Dude, are you serious? How the hell did they fall for this?
なかなかの弓ですね。
Lloyd's protection was impeccable.
ロイド、大丈夫？
Are you alright, Lloyd?
なあ、無傷だよ。
Yeah, I'm fine.
念のため防護クッションを頭巾に仕込んでおいて助かった。
Putting that shock-absorbing pad under my hood was definitely a good call, though. Damn it!
まさか俺たちの存在を嗅ぎつけられていたとは。
They were onto us. Since when?
さてと、どうする？お兄さんたち。
Well then, gentlemen, well, that raises the question. What will be your next
こ
move?
の場で投降するなら多めに見てもいいけど。
Surrender peacefully now, and I may be merciful towards your
そ
misdeeds.
れとも今度はあんたたちが狩られてみる？
Or if you'd prefer, we can do the hunting this time. That may prove entertaining. Damn.
盾に分かれるぞ。
Quick, split up!
待て。
Hey, hold on!
二人ついてきて。
Two of you, come with me. Ozzy?
おい。
Hey, hold on a second! Crap.
ロイド、どうするの？
What should we do, Lloyd? Randy!
ランディ頼む。
Randy, come with
リ
me!
ーとティオはもう一組の方を。
Ellie, Tio, I'll leave the other group to you.
天承知の助だ。
You got
了
it!
解です。
Roger. Gotta have my boy Randy with me.
くさ、まさか腰抜けの警察が出張ってきてるとは。
Damn it, I can't believe those little brats from the police are
こう
involved.
なったら一旦戻って応援を。
I'll need to contact headquarters and request backup.
待て。
Hold on.
したい。
赤頭にでも知られちまったら。
If the boss found his eye was screwed up, he'll... Damn.
まあいい。とにかく俺たちだけでも先に。
Fine then, we should at least...
どこに行くんだ?
Where do you punk asses think you're going?
な
What?
いつの間に
When did they get here?
で
Checkmate.
ね、あとはロイドたちの方ね。
Indeed, it's up to Lloyd and Randy now. Checkmate.
ち、間抜けが
Damn, those morons.
仕方ない。抜け道を使うぞ。
Don't get much choice now. We'll have to go from the back. And that jump. Hey,
ご苦労様。
a valiant effort, but no dice.
いつの間に
Where did you come from?
さあ、下だ
Jump for it!
ここまでだ。
You've got nowhere else to run
飛ん
now.
だ日にいる夏の虫ってやつだな。
Poor guys have no idea what's about to hit them.
鬼ごっこは終わりだよ。
Sorry to disappoint, but our fun little game of cops and robbers has come to an
そ
end.
ろそろ観念したかい？
Surely you've realized your best option is to surrender, no?
ガキどもがいい気になりやがって。
Look at you cocky little brats. Think you're so damn smart.
俺たちプロを本気にさせたことを。
Well, we're about to show you what happens when you force professionals to get serious.
せいぜい後悔させてやる。
Better hope you live to regret it.
どうやら一戦交える必要がありそうだね。
It seems they want to fight after all. Well, I for one am happy to
君
oblige.
たちの援護期待してもいいのかな？
I can continue to count on your support, right, Lloyd?
そっちこそ足手まといになるなよ。
Funnily enough, I almost said the same thing. Let's do this. Bring it on.
さあかかってこい。任せてくれ。
任せろ。
さてとやれやれ
行くぞ。
俺の番だな。
Nice move. 辛いな。
さてと
任せてくれ。
俺の番だな。
We don't have any more heals.
やれやれ。
よし。
Looks like you, my friend, need to run.
任せてくれ。
Well, let's hope that it doesn't teleport him on top of him.
タイガーチャージ。
I gotta say, I love being able to fight as
僕
Wazzy.
の番か。
That is awesome. I want to see what his move is.
やれやれ。
What his S-break is. It says Phantom Rush and Broad Axe. Deadly Heaven. Oh, yeah.
行くぞ。
Let's just hurl arts from afar.
は
Oh, that's
任せ
what
ろ。
this- Ha!
あ。行くよ。
や行くぞ。
俺の番だな。
Just stay still.
行くよ。
Look, he doesn't look happy, does he? Alright, so... Rod axe. Cool.
行くぜ。
よし。僕の番か。
I'll show y'all what Phantom Rush does as well. Hopefully this doesn't kill him. I don't think it'll. Ooh.
任せろ。
チャンスだ。さてと。
He also has some arts too. So he has Soulbro, Sparkle, Firebolt, Ice, Edge, Tear, Innocence Art, Chrono Down, and Forte. So got a bunch of shit. Here we go. Oh shit! He's just a stand still. I forgot. I didn't think straight. Alright, you're gonna have to take some hits, man. Wazzy. You have to move out the way. You can move further out the way. And hopefully, he can tear himself, right? So they... Damn, dude, he's so slow. Hey, buddy. Let's move further away. Let's move a little bit away.
僕の番か。
Oh no, this will take forever.
やれやれ。任せてくれ。さてと、僕の番か。任せてくれ。
Jesus.
俺の番だな。僕の番か。行くぞ。
I forget how good speed is in the first game. Unless this is easy mode, I can't remember what difficulty this is.
任せてくれ。任せろ。行くよ。俺の番だな。やれやれ。任せろ。
Oh my goodness.
俺の番だな。僕の番か。よっしゃ。
Sure, let's just not that.
行くぞ。エニグマ。僕の番か。それ。さてと。行くぜ。 よし。エニグマ。やれやれ。それ。やれやれ。
Here we go.
覚悟はいいかい。そら。はあ。デッドリー。いい夢は見られたかい。
Get the Chun-Li kicks.
ガキどもが。
You damned kids.
さすがに手強かったな。
I knew they weren't going to be pushovers, but that was tough.
最新の軍用拳銃を使ってやがったな。
That guy had one hell of a gun. Seemed military grade to me.
帝国製だろう。
I bet good mirror was made in Erebonia.
密貿易で扱っている武器の一部ってところかな。
I'm sure that's just one of the many kinds of weapons their group smuggles.
それにしても君の演技もなかなかだったね。
By the way, Lloyd, I must say, you played your part as bait to perfection.
あの倒れ方、どうに言ってたじゃない。
The dramatic confrontation and fall. It looked so real it had me on edge of my seat.
あんな作戦を伝えられたら協力しないわけにいかないだろう。
Well, your plan didn't give you much of a choice, did it?
おとりなんて役目、他の誰かにやらせるわけにもいかないしな。
I wasn't about to let anybody else put themselves in harm's way.
まあ、それでヤバいおとり役を買って出るんだからな。
And that was your reason for putting yourself in the crosshairs.
お人よしっつうか、利用されるタイプっつうか。
Don't know if I'd say you're a nice guy or just a sucker.
悪かったな。
Sorry.
そんなお人よしじゃこの先大変だと思うけどね。
That soft-hearted nature of yours is sure to cause problems in the future.
まあ、そういうタイプは個人的には嫌いじゃないかな。
Although I don't necessarily find that part of you to be a turnoff.
え？
Huh?
ともかくこれで 落とし前をつけることができそうだ。
Anyway, I was able to exact my revenge, and it's all thanks to your help.
君たちの協力に感謝するよ。
Your cooperation has been much appreciated.
ガキどもが調子に乗りやがって。
You cocky little. Where do you get off acting like you've won?
やっちまったな、ガキども。
Now you've done it, you sons of bitches. Hey Jay. I mean, Dark. I read it out loud like I'm saying. Hey me. I'm doing good. How about me? Yeah, I'm doing good. Nah, I hope you're doing well, man. I'm having a interior crisis. There we go.
俺たちルバーチェを本気で怒らせちまうとはな。
I see you finally made the trip back in time. Yes! I finally did it. Finally streaming a damn, why the crisis? I don't know. I just had a moment. I read Hey Jay out loud like I was saying hey to you, but I was like, wait, he said hey to me, and I'm just reading it out loud like I'm saying it to myself. I had a moment there. It's so damn hot in this room for some reason. Both my fans are dead because I'm just amazing at keeping them charged. I'm good at not keeping them charged. But yeah, I'm just I gotta fill in for lost footage. So I finally made the trip back in time, like you said. From this day on, you've been an enemy of Ravash. You damn frickies were rude today.
こっちには偉い議員先生もいる。ただで済むと思うなよ。
All the Diet members are on our payroll. Don't think you'll be able to get away scot-free.
こいつら。
Is that what you think? What?
どうやらお仕置きが足りなかったみてえだな。
Looks like you haven't taken your lesson to heart yet.
全員サンドバッグみたいに吊るして血だるまにしてもいいんだぜ。
New plan. I'm gonna hang you dumbasses upside down like a bunch of punching bags, then beat the absolute piss out of you. Please.
待ってくれ。さすがにそれは。
Wait, Walt, that's going too
ま
far.
あまあ。ここは僕たちに任せてよ。
Not to worry, you can leave the rest to us.
バルド、あまりやりすぎは良くない。
Walt, try not to get too carried away, okay?
このお兄さんたちだってプロだ。
These guys are professionals after all.
あまりメンツを潰しちゃったら、なりふり構わなくなるんじゃない？
They could bite back even stronger next time if you mess with them too much. Whatever.
お兄さんたちだって表沙汰にはしたくないだろ？
How about this, boys? Why don't we keep this friendly spat to
僕
ourselves?
たちガキども相手にプロがちょっかいかけた挙句に返り討ちにあったなんて。
I doubt pros like yourselves would want your bosses to find out you got your asses handed to you by a bunch of brats like us.
みっともなくて上には報告できないよね。
Such a pathetic report wouldn't go over well now, would it?
ふざけろ。その気になればいくらでも。
Get bent, asshole. You'd be 2 orange under if we weren't taking you seriously. Or if you were.
さすがにここが引き時じゃないかしら。
My, I'm no lawyer, but if you ask me, it's probably the best interest. It's probably in your best interest to bow out now.
グレイスさん。
どうしてここに？
What are you doing here?
実はこの数日、君たちの動きに注目してたのよ。
I've been keeping my eyes peeled for my favorite new rookies these past few days.
そしたら予想通り、いろいろやらかしてくれるじゃない？
And much to my expectations, what an absolute feast of information you've given me.
いやー、なかなか面白い記事が書けそうだわ。
Oh boy, I'm dying to write up a riveting tale in my next article about this unlikely operation.
てめえ。
Why you?
雑誌社ごときがルバーチェ相手に。
I'd kick him in the back of the head if I was there right now, but don't call her a bitch. I love her. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking. You're just some bitch from the local rag. You think you can take Ravash on, huh?
うちもいろいろあるから名前は出せないと思うけどね。
Well, circumstances are more complicated than I care for, so I won't reveal your names.
でもこれ以上 みっともない真似をしたら
However, if you bad boys are caught pulling another stunt like this, I can't make any promises.
いいだろう。
Fine, whatever.
引いてやる。
We'll be going now.
だが、もし約束を破ったら。
But if you don't keep your word, lady.
はいはい分かったわ
Yeah, yeah, standard issue threat, I
あな
got
た
it.
たちこそこれで手打ちっていう約束はちゃんと守りなさいよね
To be fair, though, you're the ones that should be worrying about keeping your promises. Wouldn't want to be in hot water, would
こ
we?
れ以上一線を越えたら遊撃士が出張ってくるかもよ
Crossed the line again, and a little birdie told me you might find the bracers on your trails. What? The bracers?
実はこの件アリオスさんが介入するつもりだったらしいの
Just a little FYI, Arias was strongly considering taking over this
で
case.
も多忙だったらしいしあなたたちが先に介入してたから今回は譲ってあげたんですって
Naturally, being as in demand as he is, he was totally up to his neck in requests. He figured he'd leave it to you guys, in your guys' hands this time.
そんな
Is that true?
また手のひらの上ってか
He's keeping tabs on us, huh?
みたいですね
That appears to be the case.
バカバカしい。
Oh, hell no.
アリオス・マクレイン相手にこんなケチなことをやってられるか。
As if we'd ever be moronic enough to make an enemy of Arios
これ以上
McLean.
この薄汚い場所に用はね
There's no point in staying in this dump any longer.
引き上げるぞ。
We're out of here.
やれやれ風の牽制アリオスか
Oh boy, Arios McLean, the divine blade of wind.
噂だけは聞いてるけどあそこまで効果てきめんとはね
I've heard my fair share about his exploits, but I didn't think the name alone would be enough to send the Mafia packing.
気に食わねえ
The hell with this shit.
な。ああ、いい。今回の件はこれで終わりだ。
Screw it. Show's over, boys.
お前ら、引き上げるぞ。
Get your asses moving. We're leaving.
おっす。
Yeah. Get the fuck out of here.
君たちもお疲れ様
I must say, I couldn't have done it without your
こ
help.
れにて任務無事完了かい
So I'm assuming this means mission accomplished for you?
ああ
Yeah,
そうだな
I suppose so.
もともとは君たちの喧嘩を止めるのが任務だったけど
So I guess our original mission was only to stop that one fight between your gangs a few days ago.
今後はもうお互い争わなくて済むだろ
Anyway, you shouldn't have a reason to go to war with Walt anymore, right?
何言ってるの
What are you going on about now? What?
マフィアが絡んでいようがいまいがバイパーとの関係は変わらん
Whether the Mafia is involved or not, it's not like our relations with the Saber Vipers are going to change overnight.
目障りというのは変わるわけではないからな
We're still going to view each other as a blight on our territory. That won't change.
全員揃っての潰し合いはさすがにやらないだろうけど
Sure, there probably won't be another large conflict between us for a while.
普通の喧嘩や小競り合いはこれからも続けていくだろうね
But our regular scuffles are bound to continue, no doubt about it.
待ってくれ
Hold on now.
大ごとにしたくなければまた介入してきたらどうだい
If you don't want our future fights to get out of hand, you're more than welcome to stop by and intervene when the time
なん
comes.
だったらそのまま喧嘩に参加してくれてもいい
Perhaps you could even join in on our amicable little
君た
disputes.
ちなら大歓迎さ
I'd welcome you with loving arms.
あのな
あんまり冗談には聞こえないんだけど
I don't get the impression that he's joking in the slightest.
それではいい夢を
Well then, I wish you sweet dreams, everyone.
行くよ
Let us return, Abbas.
聖戦終了撤収する
Our crusade has ended. Let us withdraw.
やあ
Yeah.
懲りない人たちですね
What an incurable group of men.
まあ血の気の多い連中だし喧嘩くらいは仕方ないかもな
Leave them be. They're just a bunch of hot-headed dudes raring for a fight. Nothing you can really do about it.
そうみたいね
For once, you might be right.
まあ今回の件に関しては解決でいいんじゃないかしら。
More importantly, we've successfully resolved our mission.
ね、ロイド。
Isn't that right, Lloyd?
ああ
Yeah, for
そ
sure.
うちょっとばかりすっきりしない気分だけど
It just doesn't feel like satisfying. It doesn't feel very satisfying for some reason.
自分たちの力だけで解決できた気になれない。
We're still not good enough. We had to rely on someone else to finish the job yet again.
そんな気分ってところかしら。
How was that? Did I nail it?
え
Well,
小さい。小さいわね。
oh, useless petty pride.
必要とあらば、ためらわずに他人の力も借りて、より大きな真実をつかみ取る。
There's nothing wrong with accepting a little help in times like these. How else are you going to uncover the full truth?
それができてこそ、一人前の捜査官じゃないの？
Only once you've understood this can you truly call yourself a
あな
detective,
たのお兄さんみたいな。
just like your brother.
な
Huh?
さてと、お姉さんも撤退しようかな。
Well, I think it's time for me to head on home
そ
now.
ろそろ肌の年齢が気になる年頃なのよね。
I've got to go exfoliate. You'd be surprised how much I work to keep my skin this flawless.
それじゃ、おやすみなさい。
Anyway, 99.
お前の兄貴結構知られてるみたいだな。
Man, your brother was pretty famous, huh,
なん
Lloyd?
だかとっても優秀な人だったみたいね。
Judging from what I've heard, it sounds like he was an extremely talented individual.
推しの強さと行動力だけはピカイチだったみたいだしね
When he was on the job, there weren't a lot of people that could outrank him when it came to proactiveness and persistence.
任務完了だ
At any rate, our mission is
支
accomplished.
援課に戻ってセルゲイ課長に報告しよう
Let's return to the Triple S and give Chief Sergei our report.
話は分かった。
I think I get the picture.
ま、新人にしたらこんなもんだろう。
Well, this is about what I expected from you guys.
次、似たような事件がありゃ、もう少しうまくさばけるはずだ。
If we get another case like this, I'm sure you'll be able to handle it better.
はい
Yes, sir.
厳しいな
He's pretty hard to please.
しかし、今回の一件でお前らにも見えてきただろう。
Anyway, I'm sure you caught a glimpse of it during this
この
case.
クロスベルって場所の厄介な側面が。
The thorny, problematic side of Crossbell.
それは
Well,
まあ確かにちょいとめんどくさい場所みたいだな。
yeah, it's definitely gonna be a pain in the ass.
さまざまな暗部やしがらみ、大人の事情の温床って感じです。
Crossbell's seedy underbelly, a complicated hotbed of corruption, hidden just below the surface.
そうね。
It's true.
警察本部の連中だって決して無能ってわけじゃない。
Let me just remind you guys that the people over at CPD headquarters are anything but
賄
incompetent.
賂を受け取ってるようなバカ野郎もいるみたいだが。
Yeah, the best part about this is that you foresees Lloyd, and oh well, you gotta do it. At least I don't have to play the whole game over, right? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Sure, some idiots decide to trade away their dignity for bribes.
多くの捜査官はそこそこ優秀で自分なりの正義感を持ってる連中だ。
But most of our detectives are pretty damn capable. They've got morals and a sense of
だ
justice.
が有形無形の壁がある。
However, they're often stopped by certain
マ
barriers.
フィアの利権とつながっている議員や役人どもとかな。
Politicians and public officials who've sold their honor to the mafia, for example. Dork, I can't remember if I asked you before, but I probably have. I'm pretty sure I have. Like, what fighting games do you play? Or I can't remember what your answer was. I'll be honest.
どうだ、ロイド。
So how about it, Lloyd?
警察辞めて遊撃士にでも転職したくなってきたか？
You ready to turn in your badge and become a bracer? Ah, shit.
いえ
No, sir.
そんな事情があっての特務支援課でしょ
These barriers are the reason the special support section was established, right?
ほう。
Oh.
人を守る遊撃士の理念は 確かに素晴らしいけど、
Protect
それだけ
civilians.
じゃ解決できない問題もある。
Protect civilians above all else. The Bracers' code is admirable, but it has its own limitations. Some problems can't be solved by that alone.
密貿易に違法な武器取引、
Smuggling and illegal arms stealing.
盗品売買にミラーロンダリング、
The sale of stolen goods and mirror laundering.
そしてマフィアと政治家の癒着、
Collusion between the mafia and government officials.
どれも遊撃士が直接的には介入できない問題です。
These are all problems that lie outside the Bracers' jurisdiction.
確かに。
He's got a point.
支えるコテの力にも限界はあるということですか。
So even the power of the supporting gauntlet has its limitations.
でも警察なら本来それが可能なはずです。
However, as police officers, we have the power to right these wrongs.
現実として様々な壁が立ちふさがっていたとしても、
Countless barriers may stand in our
そ
way,
うした壁を突破できる可能性はゼロじゃないはずだ。
but the possibility of getting over them isn't zero.
なるほど。
He's right.
ここならその可能性を見出せるかもしれない。
We, as the Triple S, can create opportunities others can't for true change in Crossbell.
つまりそういうことね。
That's what you're trying to say, isn't it?
がちょっと楽天的すぎるかな。
Yeah, but hopefully I'm not being too optimistic.
現実はそこまで甘くないと思いますけど。
I do think that reality is not as simple as you make it out to
た
be.
だ、どんな可能性もゼロではないのは確かです。
However, I agree that the possibility is never zero.
やれやれ。
Take a look at this guy, would
不
you?
良のヘッドと怠慢張ったり、危険なおとり役を買って出たり。
Dealing with the head of a delinquent group, volunteering as bait to lure out the mafia.
真面目でおとなしそうな面して、大した熱血野郎だぜ。
Here I had pegged you for the serious type, but it turns out you're as hot-blooded as they come.
別に熱血ってわけじゃないと思うけど、
I'm not really sure if hot-blooded is the right term,
で
Randy.
も今回みんなと一緒に仕事をしてて改めて思った。
Still, working with all of you on that last case helped me realize
お
this.
互いまだまだ未熟なところはあるだろうけど、
While it's true that we're still
こ
inexperienced,
のメンバーだったらどんな壁も力を合わせて乗り越えていけそうだってね。
as long as we stick together, no matter how high they may be, there isn't a single barrier we can't overcome.
ロイド。
なんつうか。
Well, how about that?
臭すぎです。
Perhaps the cheesiest speech yet.
そんな笑わなくても。
You don't have to laugh that hard, Chief.
さすがに夢見すぎですか。
You think I have my head in the clouds, don't you?
ま、いいんじゃねえか。
I think you're fine the way you are.
特務支援課が設立されたのはいろいろなしがらみによるもんだが、
While it's true that the Triple S was created under some complicated circumstances,
その場所をどう利用するかはお前たちの自由っちゃ自由だ。
it's your guys' job to decide where we go from here. Use this division however you see fit. Chief,
俺は直接お前たちに力を貸すことはないだろうが、
I might not be able to give you much direct assistance with your
や
missions.
りすぎちまってもお偉いさんに睨まれないよう煙に巻くくらいはしてやるよ。
But if you end up pulling some crazy stunt and take off HQ, I can at least toss you a bone and cover for you guys.
課長。
We appreciate it, Chief.
要するに放任主義ですか。
I see you prefer a laissez-faire approach.
たく、話がわかるんだかいい加減なだけなんだか。
Sheesh, being understanding is one thing, but this is getting closer to carelessness, Chief.
というより、ただ面倒なだけでは。
Perhaps laziness is more apt.
ま、ずるい大人だからな。
Just one of the perks of being a no-good
特
adult.
務支援課が単なる遊撃士のパクリで終わるか。
Will the Triple S remain a pale imitation of the Bracer
それ
Guild?
とも新たな可能性を見出すことができるのか。
Or will it become something new? Something that creates new possibilities for the city.
俺はタバコでもふかしながらせいぜい眺めさせてもらうぜ。
I, for one, am going to kick back with a cigarette and watch the fireworks. Uh-oh.
お疲れ様でした。
お疲れ様でした。
わわ、大変でしたね。
Why would I save? Huh. Who saves?
お疲れ様。今月も大変だったわね。
Like, who would save after a chapter, huh? You know? What the hell? Seems like you've had another rough month, Arias.
何?
Prologue gamers. It's fine. Nothing new as far as I'm concerned.
それよりも送金の方はよろしく頼む。
Anyway, I'm here regarding my payment.
わかったわ。IBC 経由でいいのね。
No problem. Via IBC as usual, I presume.
それにしても依頼を回してる私がこういうのもなんだけどさ。
Look, seeing as I'm the one giving you all of these requests, I'm sure that I'm the last person to talk.
あなた、もうちょっと仕事を減らした方がいいんじゃない？
But maybe you should consider reducing your workload. Just a teensy bit.
しずくちゃんだって寂しがってるでしょうね。
I can only imagine how lonely poor Shizuku must be.
ごめん。これは言わない約束だったわね。
Sorry, I said I wouldn't bring this up anymore, didn't I?
それはそうと、レマン総本部からの連絡がまた来ていたわよ。
That reminds me, headquarters contacted me again.
いい加減受けてくれる気はないのかって。
They keep bugging me to let you accept. They keep bugging me to get you to accept the offer.
またそれか。
Are they seriously still at it?
その件に関しては何度も断っているはずだろう。
I've rejected their offer numerous times already. How many more times will it take?
まあ、総本部としてはカシウスブライトの代わりを揃えておきたいんでしょうね。
Well, can you blame them? I'm sure they're just desperate to find someone to fill the gaping hole Cassius Bright left when he quit.
あなた、彼の弟弟子なんでしょ？
Didn't you two train under the same master?
実績だって引けを取らないんだし、いい加減観念したらどうなの？
You're basically equals when you look at your stats with the guild, so hurry up and accept already.
残念だが、彼と俺では役者が違いすぎる。
While that may be true on paper, we're completely different people.
実績にしたところで、彼のように国家的な問題を解決したわけではないからな。
Unlike Cassius, I haven't solved any conflicts on an international scale.
正直、身に余る話さ。
To be honest, even being considered his equal is far more than I deserve.
国家的な問題っていうなら、レミフェリアの件があるじゃない。
Oh, don't give me any of that. We both know that it isn't true. What about the case in Ramatheria?
対抗閣下から勲章ももらったんだし、実績としては十分すぎると思うけど。
The Grand Prince himself presented you with a Medal of Honor. If you ask me, that's more than enough of a qualification.
あの件は本当の意味で解決できたわけではないからな。
I have to disagree. I never truly resolved the issue.
広告での目は潰したとはいえ、一部の黒幕は取り逃がしたままだ。
I may have prevented the immediate disaster, but the masterminds who are responsible are still out there.
本来なら勲章など辞退したかったんだが。
I'd actually intended to refuse the medal.
まったくもう生真面目すぎるんだから。
Gosh, Arias, you're a regular stick in the mud. You know that?
せめて昇格でもすれば逆に少しは落ち着くんじゃない？
Come on, accepting that promotion will drop your workload a little bit.
今月だけでも100件以上。尋常じゃないわよ、この仕事量は。
You've done over 100 requests this month alone for Adios' sake. That can't be healthy.
無理をしているつもりはないさ。
Well, I certainly don't feel like I bit off more than I could chew.
列車と飛行船の便数も増えて、自治州外への出張も楽になった。
Traveling for work isn't nearly as strenuous now that there are more trains and flights coming in and out of the city.
頼もしい助っ人たちも来ることだし、今後は一息つけるだろう。
And besides, those two bracers transferring here should help reduce my workload a bit.
あの子たちか。
Oh, you mean those kitties?
まあ確かに期待の大型新人ではあるわね。
I suppose you're right. They may be rookies, but I see a lot of potential in them.
少なくともあの警察の支援課とやらよりは何倍も頼りになりそうだわ。
At the very least, they'll be much more dependable than the CPD Special Support Section. Hey, hey. Hello, everyone. Oh, would you speak of the devil?
こっちよ、上がってきて。
Come on in, we're upstairs.
2階
On the second floor? Gotcha.
失礼します。
Thanks for having us.
こんにちは、ミシェルさん。
Hey, Michael.
アリオスさん
Holy smokes, Arius here. Arius is here too?
よかった。ちょうどいらっしゃったんですね。
I'm glad we managed to catch you while you're in.
ま、偶然だがな。
Yes, it's quite a lucky coincidence.
3ヶ月ぶりになるか。2人ともよく来てくれた。
It's been 3 months or so, hasn't it? I'm glad to see both of you doing well.
ほんと、あなたたちがうちに来てくれるなんてね。
I never imagined we'd be seeing you two transferring to our little branch.
これで当分クロスベル支部も安泰だわ。
This is just fantastic. Now that you're both here, we'll have Crossbow cleaned up in no time flat.
買いかぶりすぎだと思いますけど。
We may be good, but we're not that good.
ご期待に添えるよう頑張ります。
We'll do our best to live up to your expectations.
改めまして、声優劇士エステル・ブライト。
Hehe. But where are our manners? We should officially introduce ourselves. Estelle Bright, Senior Bracer.
並びにヨシュア・ブライト。
Joshua Bright, also Senior Bracer.
遊撃士協会クロスベル支部に正式に所属させていただきます。
Officially reporting for the duty at the Bracer Guild's Crossbow branch. Ain't that something? The Afternoon of the Wolves.
遅いな、課長。
Chief sure is late.
そろそろ朝のミーティングを始めたいんだけど。
I'd like to start our morning meeting soon if we can.
さすがに課長抜きで始めるわけにはいかないものね。
I really don't think we can begin without him.
こんなことなら二度寝すりゃよかったな。
I would have slept in if I knew we'd just be waiting around.
そんで昼過ぎに起きてからカジノあたりに遊びに行くと。
Waking up at noon, hitting the casino, letting the good times roll until the wee hours. That's the life.
典型的なダメ人間ですね。
The life of a hopeless reprobate.
遅れたな。
Sorry I'm late, everyone. Get on over here, Gacho.
課長、おはようございます。
Chief Sergey, good morning,
お
sir.
はようございます。早速ミーティングを始めますか？
Good morning. Shall we start the meeting now?
いや、その必要はない。
No need.
先ほど本部から連絡があった。
Just got a call from
今日
HQ.
はお前らに特別任務を引き受けてもらう。
You guys have been assigned a special mission today. Congrats.
特別任務？
A special
な
mission?
んかうさんくさい響きだな。
I'm getting some bad vibes
こ
already.
の前のような捜査任務ということですか？
Is it similar to the previous one?
残念ながら俺も知らん。
Don't look at me. They didn't give me any details.
まずは警察本部に行ってこい。お前らの客人が待ってるはずだ。
You'll have to go to the main CPD building and find out yourself. Your client will be waiting for you there. Base headquarters, third floor.
またあの嫌味な副局長に呼び出されることになるとはな。
Well, here we are again for another visit with Vice Commissioner Jackass.
一体何の用だってんだ
I can only imagine what he wants to bitch at us about this time.
客が待ってるって言ってたし。
Remember that we were told this was about a client waiting for
ただ
us.
闇や小言を言うために呼び出したんじゃないと思うけど。
I think it's safe to say he didn't call us here to complain.
どのみち闇は聞かされそうな気がしますが。
I have a sneaking feeling he will find a reason to scold us
そう
regardless.
ねまあ流しておきましょう
I know what you mean. We can't let it get to us though.
特務支援課所属バニングス以下4名参りました。
Lloyd Bannings reporting in. The special support section has arrived.
入りたまえ。
Come in.
失礼します。
Excuse us.
あれあの制服は
Oh, I recognize that uniform.
警備隊だったかしら
The Crossbow Guardian Force, right?
ゲゲ
Oh, hell!
あらご挨拶ねランディ・オルランド
My, is that how you greet a former superior officer, Randy Orlando?
何がゲゲなのかしら
Care to elaborate on any hidden meanings behind that outburst of yours?
いや少し意表をつかれたっていうか
Oh, no, I was just surprised to see you here, that's all.
なんだ知ってるのか
Do you two know each other?
やましいことがありそうな反応ですね。
Your reaction is that of a man with a guilty conscience.
ガフンガフン。
Oh, shit.
君たち。
Ah, shit. Show some respect, you four.
こちらは警備隊の副司令を務めておられるソーニャ2佐だ。
This here is Lieutenant Colonel Sonia Bales, Deputy Commander of the CGF.
警備隊の副司令
Deputy Commander of the Guardian Force?
失礼しました
Please forgive our misbehavior.
2佐という
Jeez.
と普通の軍隊では中佐に相当するはずですが
Lieutenant Colonel is one of the higher ranks in the military chain of command.
そんなに偉い人なんですか
She is that distinguished?
偉いも何も実質警備隊のナンバー2だぞ
Oh, you have no freaking idea. She is the CGF second command after all.
指揮官としてのカリスマなら間違いなくナンバー1だけどな
Taking into account her expertise and how much pull she's got in the force, she might as well be in charge.
堅苦しくしないでちょうだい
At ease,
あなた
detectives.
たちが特務支援課ね
So you're the special support section I've heard so much about.
はい
Yes,
本
ma'am.
日は自分たち特務支援課に何かお話があるとか
We were told you were looking to submit a support request with us, is that right?
光栄に思うがいい。
You should feel honored,
君
rookies.
たちごとき役立たずの新米をこの場に呼んでやったのだからな。
It's unheard for useless greenhorns like yourselves to be called upon by the deputy commander herself.
副局長この場はどうか私に
Vice Commissioner Pierre, allow me to handle it from here.
ですが、
But
わかりました。すべてあなたにお任せしましょう。
understood. I'll leave it in your capable hands, ma'am.
ありがとうございます
Thank you.
改めてクロスベル警備隊の副司令ソーニャ・ベルツよ
Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Sonia Bales, Deputy Commander of the Crossbow Guardian Force.
今日はあなたたち特務支援課の力を借りに参上したわ
I came here to ask the Special Support Section to lend us your expertise on a particular matter.
まずは一通り話を聞いてくれないかしら
Let me begin with a brief overview of the situation.
魔獣の被害調査
An investigation of monster attacks?
ええそうよ
That's correct, Detective.
ここ一月余り自治州各地で特定の魔獣被害が相次いでいるの
Several locations throughout Crossbell have reported similar cases of monster attacks over the past
その
month.
調査の手伝いをあなたたちにお願いしたくてね
We'd like for your division's cooperation in investigating this matter.
ちょっと待ってください
Wait just a moment,
クロスベ
please.
ル市内ではなく市外での魔獣被害の調査ですか
You want us to investigate the attacks that have been happening outside of Crossbell City?
あら不服 かしら？
Do you take issue with that?
いえ、そんなことは。
No, ma'am, not at all.
その警備隊の方でもすでに調査されているのですよね。
Ma'am, if I'm not mistaken, the CGF is already conducting its own investigation into the matter,
そ
correct?
の上で私たちが手伝う余地などあるのでしょうか？
Considering that, is there even room for us to help?
それが大ありなのよ。
Yes, plenty, in fact.
普通の魔獣被害というにはどうも不可解なことが多すぎてね。
Too many questions remain unanswered to write these off as ordinary monster
うち
attacks.
の調査だけでは手詰まりになってきているのよ。
As much as I hate to admit, our investigators have hit a dead end.
だから別の視点を入れておきたいってところかしら。
Therefore, I'm hoping the investigation will benefit from a different point of view.
別の視点ですか。
A different point of view?
そう。警備のプロではなく捜査のプロとしての視点をね。
A trained detective, to be exact. One that would differ greatly from a
そ
guardsman's.
の意味では別にあなたたち支援家でなくてもいいんだけど。
By that reasoning, however, I wouldn't specifically need the special support section.
例えばエリートと名高い捜査一課とか。
I could have, for example, gone to the renowned First Division for their assistance instead.
いや紹介したいのは山々なんですが。
Well, I would love to introduce you to them.
何分忙しい連中でして、はい。
But as you know, they're preoccupied with their duties.
とま、いろいろ事情がおありのようだからあなたたちを指名させてもらったの。
As you can see, a number of unforeseen circumstances have led to us seeking the aid of the Triple S.
迷惑だったかしら？
Are there any objections?
いえ、
No, ma'am.
わかりました。そういう事情があるなら喜んで。
We'll gladly accept your request and aid in your ongoing
それ
investigation.
で魔獣被害の調査というと具体的には何をすればいいんでしょう。
How exactly would you like us to assist?
ノエル、例のものを。
Sergeant Major Seeker? Yes, ma'am.
どうぞ。
Here you are.
どうも。
Oh, thank you.
あれ？この人。
Wait, she seems...
どうしましたか？
Is something wrong?
いえ、すみません。
I'm fine. My apologies.
どこかで見た気がしたけど。
I can't help but feel like I've seen her somewhere before. She's cute.
これは
A report?
警備隊の調査報告書ですね。
It's a good pickup line. Lloyd, you should try it. I feel like we've met somewhere before. Could it be deja vu? It appears to be a case file from the
こちら
CGF.
の調査で判明したことは一通りそれに書かれてあるわ。
Correct. It contains all of our findings thus far.
まずはその調書だけを見てあなたたちには捜査に入ってほしいの。
We prefer if you began your investigation having only read that
余
file.
計な先入観を与えないためにもね。
Doing so will eliminate unwanted bias from your work.
なるほど。
I see.
そういうことであれば後ほど拝見させてもらいます。
In that case, we'll look through it as soon as we're done here.
お願いするわね。
We'll leave it in your capable
それ
hands.
では申し訳ないけど我々はこれで失礼させてもらうわ。
Well, I suppose we'll have to excuse ourselves for now.
今後は支援課と直接やり取りするから何か分かったら報告をちょうだい。
We'll establish a direct line of communication with the Triple S, so don't hesitate to contact us if you discover anything.
了解しました。
Roger.
副局長、どうもお邪魔しました。
Apologies for the disturbance, Vice Commissioner.
いえいえ、また遠慮なくどうぞ。
No, not at all. Feel free to drop by my office at any time.
どうやら結構馴染めてるみたいじゃない？
Looks like you're a bit more comfortable with your current work, Randy.
いや
Well, you know.
まあ国境監視や演習よりは楽しく過ごさせてもらってますよ。
I'd say the work here is more thrilling than staring at the border and doing drills all
それ
day.
は結構。私も紹介した甲斐があったわ。
Good to hear. I'm glad my efforts to transfer you were worth it.
ノエル、行くわよ。
Let's head out, Seeker.
はい。
Roger.
それでは失礼します。
I'll be taking my leave.
やれやれだぜ。
Man, oh man.
ひょっとして警備隊での上官だったのか？
So she was your superior officer back in the Guardian Force, Randy?
いや、直接の上官じゃないけどな。
Sure was. She wasn't my direct boss, though.
訓練や軍事演習で何とか指導を受けているんだ。
She just gave me a bunch of tips and pointers for our training and drill sessions.
美人なのに怒らせるとめちゃくちゃ怖いんだよな。
Don't let her gorgeous looks fool you. You cross that lady and bam! Full nightmare mode. She'll scare the piss right out of
ランデ
you.
ィさんの場合は生活態度が原因なのでは。
Knowing Randy, I can only assume his terrible work ethic set her off on multiple occasions.
そうね。
I could absolutely see that
なん
happening.
だか女性問題でいろいろとトラブルを起こしてたらしいし。
He has a knack for getting in trouble with women.
そういえば副司令に付き添っていた女性隊員も知り合いなのか？
Do you know the girl that was accompanying the deputy commander,
い
Randy?
や、見たことのない顔だったな。
Nah, never seen her
多
before.
分副司令が任されているタングラム門詰めの隊員だろう。
I bet it pretty mirror that she's in the Tangram Gate division of the CGF. Those guys assist Deputy Commander Bales with her work.
おい、そういやお前、なんか気にしてたみたいだな。
Wait a sec. Don't tell me you've taken a fancy to her.
なんだなんだ
Definitely have.
ひょっとして一目惚れか？
Well, Lloyd, was it love at first sight?
あら？
Well,
じ
いや、そんなんじゃないってば。
what? No, it was nothing like
た
that.
だどこかで見かけたような気がして。
I like how that guy's just staring at us, having a conversation right in front of him. We're just gonna talk here until he tells us to get out. I had a strange feeling that I met her somewhere before. Pierre.
なあ
Oh, right.
君たちはいつまでくだらない話をしてるのかね。
How much longer do you rookies plan to take up space in my precious office, spewing this pointless drivel?
そしてあれか
Don't tell
セ
me.
ルゲイあたりに言われて私をバカにしに来たのかね。
Is this a plot by that good-for-nothing Sergei to have you come in here and humiliate me?
いや、そんな。
No, sir, definitely not.
失礼しました。
We're terribly sorry, sir. Please excuse our rudeness.
ならばとっとと出てきたまえ。
Go on and get out of here.
揃いも揃って私の忠告を無視しよって。
Do you think that every single one of you ignored my warning?
それが何を意味するのかは当然分かっているのだろうね。
You should know full well what awaits you then. Well,
おい
hey now.
まあせいぜい野山で魔獣探しにでも明け暮れるんだな。
Whatever. Enjoy that little investigation of yours out in the wilderness. I'm sure it'll be fun to enjoy a camping trip.
なんだったら全員そのまま警備隊に移ったらどうかね。
Why don't we transfer your entire team to the Guardian Force while we're at
あ
it?
の忌々しいセルゲイと一緒にな。
We could boot that damn Sergei out along with you! Just pissed off all the time.
失礼します。
If you'll excuse us.
たく、いやみったらしい野郎だな。
Ah, Vice Commissioner Jackass strikes again. I swear, as soon as I step in there and see that dumb tuft of hair on its forehead, my blood pressure spikes.
耳栓が欲しかったです。
A pathetic attempt to stave off a receding hairline.
まあ、今のは私たちにも少しは非があったわけだから。
The Commissioner is sadly a fraud. Definitely. That tuft of hair is a fraud too. Nah, I'm just kidding. I can't say shit. One of these days my hair might recede like that. But I probably won't. I'll probably just give up. I'm not gonna try to find it. Or spend a bunch of money. I'll just go bald and chill. I'll rock the Tyler one. And I'll get like a dent in my head with my headset. I suppose we were being disrespectful in front of him.
さすがに少し暴言が過ぎると思ったけど。
However, that doesn't warrant his condescendingly vulgar tone of
まあ
voice.
いい。目くじら立てても仕方ない。
Elmia, what? Let's just try to forget about him for now,
と
guys.
にかく一旦戻って。
You're talking about
長所に
the
目を
Tyler
通してみ
one?
よう。
I'll put a dent in my head. If I ever go bald, I'll do it, damn it. And I'll fucking put a face cam on too. Why not? Screw it. I already got a camera. I just need to get shit set up and go bald. We'll see what happens. That'd be fun, right? Humiliate myself that way. I don't think he's humiliated. Get a dent? Shit. I don't think he's humiliating though. He's cool. He's funny as fuck, dude. I watch this shit from time to time, dude. It has me cracking up. We should head back to the Triple S building and go through this
そ
report.
の上で捜査方針決めて動く必要がありそうだ。
After that, we'll need to decide on the direction our investigation should take.
そうね。どうやら普通の魔獣被害じゃなさそうだし。
Right, Lieutenant Colonel Bales gave the impression these weren't ordinary monster
不
attacks.
可解なこと。一体何なんでしょうか。
I'm curious what she meant when she said too many questions remain unanswered. Hey, do you have a PS5, Dork? Like, what do you play games on, man? I'm curious what she meant when she said too many questions remain unanswered. Monster damage report. Summary. PS5? Hell yeah, man. I asked earlier, but you probably were busy. What fighting games do you play? Because I know Inbirth has an open beta going on right now for PS5. And probably all other platforms, but it's not crossplay. There's been a recent string of attacks by unidentified monsters throughout Crossbell. The Guardian Forces performed an investigation in an attempt to evaluate the incidents. Witnesses at each of the 3 locations report seeking or hearing wolf-like monsters. The following 3 pages detail each case. 1. Amorca Village. Date, time, 3 weeks ago, night. Location? Entire village area. Damages? Crops and livestock of all families damaged to varying degrees. Damage not discovered until morning after, according to village chief. Eyewitnesses, none, all villagers asleep. Other evidence, various canine prints were discovered inside the village. No similar prints found in areas outside of the village. 2. St. Ursula Medical College. Date, time, 1 week ago. Night, location, hospital premises. Damages, 1 medical resident was attacked and wounded by a trespassing pack of monsters found by hospital staff the morning after. Eyewitnesses, the injured resident reported seeing black wolf-like monsters. Other evidence, none found near scene of attack. Statement was vague and possibly inaccurate. Sorry. I'm the only Street Fighter, but played DP fighters a lot. Fair enough. How are you liking Street Fighter 6? I have the game, but I haven't played much of it. I wanted to beat the story mode first before I learned Juri and play her. Because I was going to play just Juri and Cammy. I don't have any interest in playing anyone else. But I was going to learn Juri first and then play Cammy. All I did was almost beat the story mode and then I was going to learn how to play the characters. Because I was going to learn the actual like OG way of playing. But the fighting game on there, the story mode is like pretty simplified. The story mode fighting. That's why I didn't want to try to learn that and then learn the moves on there and be like all messed up and stuff. Main's Mining Village. Date, time, 2 days ago, 10 p.m. Location in front of the inn. Damages, 1 miner heading home was injured by a pack of monsters. A colleague rushed to his aid. Eyewitnesses, townspeople saw wolves escaping. Other evidence, prints discovered near the scene that resembled those found in Amorca Village. The mining equipment in this town was damaged. This is now the 3rd incident. Patrols may be necessary.
これは
This is worse than I thought.
本当に各地で起きてるのね。
So it really is happening everywhere.
ほとんどニュースになっていないみたいだけど。
It seems most of these incidents haven't been reported by the media yet, though.
なるほどな。
Yeah, there's something fishy going on, no
ど
question.
うやらただの魔獣被害じゃなさそうだぜ。
These are definitely not your typical monster attacks.
狼型魔獣。クロスベルの固有種でしょうか。
Do we know whether or not these wolf-like monsters are native to Crossbell?
さすがにちょっとわからないな。
I'm not sure, actually.
被害の起きた場所でははっきりとした足跡なんかも残されているみたいだ。
But clear paw prints were found at the scene of each incident. Playing, taking a break, got burnt out. Fair enough. You suck? Nah, man. You probably clapped my ass, man. Which, that goes without saying. I have, like, not many hours in playing that game. I've never actually touched Dragon Ball Fighters, though. never really interested me too much. But I'm not like a huge Dragon Ball fan though, so I respect it. I think some of the stuff is cool, but I just never really got into it. And also like the way it is, like 3v3, is kind of weird. But it's cool though. You get to play as like 3 different characters, and all Dragon Ball games have a ton of characters in them. But clear paw prints were found at the scene of each incident. So I think it's safe to say creatures like this exist and are in the area.
でも警備隊の捜索では未だに確認されていないのよね。
But the Guardian Force's investigation still hasn't confirmed their existence, right?
それがちょっと気になるけど。
That's a little disconcerting.
ああ、姿を隠しているんなら相当ずる賢い魔獣みたいだぜ。
For real, these monsters must be pretty damn crafty if they're able to pull off all of these attacks without ever being seen.
こりゃ凄腕の狩人かなんかを雇った方がいいんじゃないか?
I mean, shouldn't they have hired some kind of hunter to track them down instead?
そうですね。
Probably so.
私たちが動いたとして何かできるとは思えませんが。
I'm not certain we will be able to contribute much to this case.
ロイド、どうしたの?
Because of how chaotic it is, but the meta in the game started getting out of hand. I've heard that. Yeah, I've heard the power balances or like the balancing is kind of odd. Lloyd, what's the matter?
なんだ? また何かひらめいたのか?
Well, that's how a lot of Dragon Ball fighting games are, though. Like the strong characters are strong. But what was I gonna say? There's a new Dragon Ball fighting game coming out soon. Budokai Tenkaichi. I think they're calling it something else though. I can't remember what they're calling it. They're calling it something else, but it's basically a new Budokai Tenkaichi. Like I think they're calling it Star Fighters or something. I can't remember what the hell it was. But one of my friends at work is super hyped about it. And just to be able to play a fighting game with him, I might end up getting it. I don't know when that'll be coming out though. Probably definitely sometime next year. Did that Ace Detective light bulb of yours start flickering again? Not exactly. I was just thinking. I know these are monster attacks, but why don't we treat this as we would any other investigation?
捜査の観点から。
Well, I suppose the deputy commander did say she wanted a detective's point of view.
魔獣被害を調べる?
Should we search for clues as per usual? Yeah, and if we treat this series of attacks as all being part of one large case, who would be our culprit?
報告にもある狼型魔獣ってやつだろう。
Obviously, those wolf-like monsters are the report mentioned, right?
どうやら一匹だけじゃなくて群れで行動してるみたいだが。
Sounds like a pack of them's been moving together. True, and with that in mind, what would the profile and motive of the culprits be?
そいつは
Motive?
なるほど。
Oh, I understand
この
now.
調書からはそれが見えてこないわけね。
You're saying that a motive isn't apparent from these reports. Exactly. If these monsters are as intelligent as we suspect, they would typically stay away from populated areas. If the motive was hunger, the medical college would be the last place they'd look for food. There has to be some kind of hidden truth that explains their seemingly irrational behavior.
確かに理屈ではそうなりますね。
Logically speaking, that does make sense.
そうすると捜査方針は決まったわね。
I suppose we've settled on a direction for our investigation then.
とにかく被害に遭った場所で関係者から話を聞いてみよう。
I think so. We'll stop by visiting the affected areas and gathering information from anyone connected to the incident.
少なくとも俺たちのやり方でこの調書を保管することくらいは最低限できるはずだ。
By doing things our way, we'll be able to supply the CGF with some supplementary info at the very least. I agree.
少しでも警備隊の役に立てれば無駄にはならないわね。
Every little clue and lead we can find will go toward helping the Guardian Force.
助かったぜ。
That's a relief.
闇雲に野山を駆け回って魔獣狩りする羽目にならなくてよ。
Here I was thinking we'd be spending the entire day, or spend the day blindly hunting monsters in the mountains.
それでロイドさん、
So
聞き
Lloyd,
込みをするとしてまずはどこから行くんですか？
where do you suggest we begin our investigation?
そうだな。
Let's see.
まずは最初に被害に遭ったアルモリカ村に行ってみよう。
How about we start with Amorca Village, the first area that was
一
attacked?
番被害が具体的だし、少しでも魔獣の特徴を掴んでおいた方が良さそうだ。
Considering the Amorca report was the most detailed, maybe we'll be able to gather enough clues to start building a profile of the
なる
monsters.
ほど、いいかもしれないわね。
That sounds like a good start.
アルモリカ村は確か町の北東だったわよね。
Amorca Village is northeast of Crossbow City, right?
なあ、東口に出て動力バスに乗ればいいはずだ。
Yeah, we should be able to get there by taking the bus from the east
それ
exit.
と、今回は初めての市街活動だ。
Needless to say, this is our first mission outside of the
行
city.
った先で何があるかわからない。準備を済ませてから出発しよう。
We don't know what we're heading into, so let's make sure we leave well prepared. Makes
念の
sense.
ため他の支援要請もチェックした方が良さそうですね。
To be safe, we should check any new support requests we've have come in too. That have come in. All right.
さてと
Can't believe they'd make me walk around as Lloyd. Check request. Overdue book retrieval from Miles. We're running into a problem, namely people are checking out books and not returning them on time. I need help retrieving them. See me at the city library in the administrative district. Hunting for ingredients. Oscar. I'm seeking ingredients to use in a new special bread recipe. Can you guys lend me a hand? Please come visit me at Morge's, the bakery on Bus Street. Assisting with new service. Okay. IBC. We are recruiting people to help us implement a new service here at the IBC. If you have stepped on hand, can we please have a moment of your time? Thanks in advance for your assistance. Inquirers are to speak to Lanfei at the IBC front desk. Alright, and with that being said, I'm going to end this one here because we are so close. Or we're not so close, but we still have like 2 different routes to go to. Or we have to go to Amorca. We have to do these 3 quests first. Go to Amorca, figure it out, leave Amorca, something, and then go to go to Ursula, and then something, a little something, right? And then I'll be caught up completely, and I can save it. So we got 1 more stream left, and we're finally caught up, and then I can start uploading shit on YouTube daily. But it's gonna be like a lot of videos and stuff, so I gotta figure it out. My my YouTube is actually like littered with the same videos and stuff because I keep on exporting the streams over to YouTube and not really like looking at which one's which. Daily upload? Yeah, I'll try. I'll see what happens. No promises, huh? If I stream that day, damn it. If I stream that day, I'll get an upload the next day. Yeah, that's probably what that's what I would like to do. If I stream this game or like one of the story games that I like playing, I'll put it up there. That's what I mean by daily uploads. It's not. I can't make no promise. I'm not gonna be one of those YouTubers that say daily uploads and then just like upload for 2 days and then just don't upload for 4. Because if I stream that day, I'm gonna try to keep it organized because this has not been organized at all. I'm not no promises, man. No promises. For all I know, I could upload this video right here could be uploaded in like a year from now, but I'm still streaming almost daily. I'd be like 300 some videos behind, then out of nowhere, just straight up do it all in one day. You get three videos uploaded in one day. That's crazy. All right, but I'm gonna save this one here. But yeah, if you're interested, Dark, the open beta for Under Night In-Birth is free, and it's fun as hell. The game's fun. I enjoy it. I'm not the best with it, but I enjoy it. And also, I'm trying to learn this new character. She's kind of fun, so I'm gonna stream that after I'm done with this. You just have to go. Well, how I did it is I went on the website, Yeah, it's from ArcSys, which is the same people that made Dragon Ball Fighters. So some of the inputs should still be the same. I don't know exactly how that fighting game works, though. I'll be honest. So it's so good though, so fun. All right, so let me save here. They don't have the same setup though as they do. Like, there's no like lobby, which I wish there was a lobby. It'd be cool to walk around. It's just a normal. But anyways, though, I'm gonna end this one here. Everybody's level 5, man. I can't believe it. See, what scared me, and now I'm gonna get into it a little bit. What scared me is that whenever I was watching my stream, and I went here, I saw time and it said 14 hours. Whenever I was watching my latest video or my earliest video of this that I have on YouTube. And I was like, no way, I gotta play for 14 hours. I still ended up having to play for like 9 basically, but I still sit around and I'll talk a little bit, but I still had to play like 9 hours worth. And a little bit more actually, because I gotta go in and do all those side quests, which those side quests won't take too long. The library retrieval one will probably take the longest. But going around kicking ass and opening up all the chests, I'll probably be at 12 hours by the time I finish it. So it's probably good. It's gonna be another good like 3-4 hour stream, which I can do, because tomorrow's only gonna be Saturday. But all right then, I'm gonna end this one here, and I'll see y'all next time. Thank y'all so much for stopping by and hanging out. And if you're watching this on YouTube, God knows what time it'll be whenever you watch this on YouTube. But thanks so much for watching, and as always, take it easy and peace out.